Welcome to Yerba Talks.
Welcome to another video review. I am Max. This is Kat. And today we bring you we we went on to freaking Oakley's show. Well, I went and some other people went there also. So we'll take a look at that. Before we do anything, make sure to do the social thing is like, share, subscribe, send this to a friend, send this to your significant other, go to the corner and use the corner of your street and you'll subscribe to Yerba Talks. And that way we can share the love for the channel. Dan, been a member for 6 months. Oh my God. That's a long time. El Gato Diablo is the real stream MVP. No. There you go. You beautiful bastard. Okay, go away. All right. No. My finger. Let go. He really wants a piece of me. Okay, now don't attack me. Where are you? No! Damn. Oh boy. All right, we did the thing. Now, I have big news. Good news. No. Don't bite my legs. No. Big news. I confirmed. I was watching Jaren's stream the other day. I think it was Wednesday, and he gave the dates that he's going on the trip for the trip to Punta Arenas. He's going to go to Edmonton, 53 degrees north, and then in June. And then come to Punta Arenas again in December, around December 21st. I checked, and if I book the flight around this time, it's about $250, which is nothing. So we'll do that. Now, it's tiny.cc/53 degrees. Calder was already a member and renewed the membership. That says your cat is crazy. Love it. Thank you so much. Been a member for 6 months. Thank you. That is awesome. Let me share this with you guys. Whoa, the bell of the ball. I don't know if we have the recording, but what my bro CK did to Oakley today was just top notch. We'll try to get the video, but hello, I'm here. We'll try to get the video of what CK did because it was just amazing. All right, so here, if you go to https tiny.cc/53 degrees. Jaron is doing a little bit of fundraising to pay for the trip with Josh. Everything is there, the breakdown, whatever. And if you donate more than $50, you will get a USB 3.0 with all the image and data from the trip. Yes, so it's going to be pretty good. Being able to get access to all the materials from Edmonton and Punta Arenas, 53 degrees north, 53 degrees south. So we are. I'm going to join on the second leg. On the second leg of the trip, and I'll get to meet Jaren. I'll get to meet Josh Monday, and document a little bit of what they're doing on there to provide some additional verification of what they're doing, which sounds pretty awesome to me. All right, and with that, let me do two things. The first one is share this, and the other one, if anyone wants to join, you can do so right there. Let me pin this to the top of the side chat, and we'll be off to the races. As usual, when we have Oakley, we have our mantra chanting counter. And let me pin it. Oh, Buck was also another really strong figure in today's Oakley show. 1 second, I'm pinning this, and we'll continue in just a moment. We are at 1,095 subscribers. We're 5 away from 1,100. That's so cool. Pinning the message. There we go. All right, and we're off to the races. Let me grab my headphones. There we go. All right.
Other than acknowledging how your system you're asking me about is dependent on flat Earth prerequisite elevation angle.
Oh, damn. Not even what? 5 seconds? Yeah, 5 seconds. And we already had a mantra chanting. Oh, special warning. I don't know why, but today Oakley was kind of violent. Very violent, actually. He was threatening to punch everyone for some reason. Oakley, if anyone punch you in the teeth, you will get your teeth encrusted in your skull. So, I mean, I wouldn't go around playing with that rotten mouth. Just FYI.
Measurements to Polaris. You haven't accepted that or acknowledged it, but the latitude system is intrinsic to the WGS-84 geoid that is converted.
You seem angry. Do you need a hug?
How angry I am. Second response.
Wait, what the fuck happened? Why did it bump like that?
Sweetheart, you need a flat Earth. Other than acknowledging how your system, your arguments to WGS-9, it's my direct address to your question.
Oh, yeah. Oakley also claimed he was going to go around like graping men. And he also said, I think it was to Buck, I will like grape you. And because Buck said, oh, because he yelled it at the top of his lungs. And Buck replied, who is that? I have someone in the back room, but I don't know who you are.
Moon picture.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yeah, we've talked before. I'm the one who sent you the moon picture on Discord.
Oh, gotcha. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Slipped my memory. All right. So Buck told him, oh, you're yelling things about grape and your children are at home, and Oakley like completely lost his shit. Yeah, this was a very if anyone wants, let me get you the link. I think it wouldn't be a bad idea to report that stream for violent threats, because he was really threatening violence towards the end. So Specs, been a member for 7 months, says Nathan's teeth are already broken. Yeah, that's why I get muted, because he insulted me. And then I told him, like, hey, Nathan, I still have all my teeth. which was the reason why he muted me on the previous show, because he called me a crackhead. And I was like, Nathan, you are more of a crackhead than me. I still have all my teeth. I don't have cavity. Such a loser. What is happening with this video?
It's the coordinate system. Need me to be a nice little boy to you, do you? Need me to pander to you in a nice tone? Fuckwit! I'd be dumping your fucking
still have all my
eating the living
Nathan.
shit out of your friend.
What is happening? Why is it cutting off? I think it's getting past the 12 hours that YouTube rolls back the video.
Oh, bring it on, geeks. Bring it on. 21st time. You're going to deny the flat Earth elevation angle measurement of Polaris that forms the system. You said we need coordinates. That got your tongue, retard.
Oh, I'm already muted here. Fuck.
No, flat.
I don't know who you're talking to, but no.
You fucking retard.
They are not.
Why are you asking? You're the
Ah, damn, it's gone. Hold on, I'll need to watch it in Oakley because it's rolling. Like, YouTube keeps 12 hours of the latest stream, so it's rolling past it. Hold on, Nathan Oakley, 1980. I hate giving this loser a view, but it's okay. He only has 500. This is where I took the screenshot. All right, hold on. The good thing about watching it in Worldwide Debates is that you actually get the chat. Let me check when I come in. 1 second. Damn, when did I come on? Sorry, I was hearing noises from the freaking cat. Here.
oh no, elevation angle measurements don't come from the surface level.
Oh my God, why did he do that?
What the fuck do you think elevation means, you stupid retard? Yeah, they do. You require a flat Earth measurement of Polaris to form the coordinate, end quote, system that your WGS84 conversion to sphericity relies upon. Earth's measured flat in all circumstances, and there are no exceptions. You require it. That's 28 times. Dumb shit. Talking to you. You can ask me who's being talked to. Maybe ask me if it's you that's being talked to, you dumb shit. Hello? All the dweebs have been pushed to a side, you stupid retard.
No, they haven't been pushed to a side, you moron. You just mute everyone like the fucking loser that you are.
I'm talking to you for the 28th time. Got no response, eh? All right, no worries. This dumb
Welcome, Brenda. How you doing?
Give me a second.
You got it.
retard globe-believing shitbag who thought the WGS84 reification fallacy somehow proved globe-believing shit.
Oh, boy. Oh, Nathan, those two top teeth, the two front teeth, I don't know. We have a word for that in Spanish, but I don't know if you guys have. But these ones, the flat ones, the two flat ones in the front. Nathan, those have a very little time to stay in your mouth, just FYI. I don't know. Maybe you want to do something before they fall off.
Shitbag who thought the WGS84 reification fallacy somehow proved he was on a globe had his stupid shit rammed back down his throat with the flat earth prerequisite elevation angle measurement at Polaris used in his system. It only took 29 attempts for me to get to the...
Was that? Yes.
I made myself pizza for tonight. I was in the middle.
All right. That's cool.
I'd like to assist Nathan in losing those two front teeth.
Well, I mean, I don't know if you were watching the beginning, but Nathan today's show, was, because he couldn't argue against a bunch of people. He was just making threats and making violent threats. Like, for example, with Bev, who is 50 years old, right? He was like,
Yeah.
if Bev were talking to me like that in person, bah! And he yelled and made the noise like, what a moron.
Well, he's a sad, pathetic little man. According to Ranty, Nathan Oakley has womanly hips. He has no, seriously. I need to check on that. But Ranty, when he left, said that Nathan Oakley has, wide hips like women do. So I think that he's been bullied all his life, and he's taking it out on people. I also call this. He says later, I watched the whole thing earlier today, and it's one of his worst performances ever.
Yes.
And yeah, he makes multiple violent threats, and gets as offensive as he can possibly be. I have a theory, Max. I have a theory.
Okay.
So if you've read into what malignant narcissists are like, they need something that the psychologists call narcissistic supply.
Okay.
And narcissistic supply is the adulation, the lifting up in their eyes from the narcissist's minions, his followers. And apparently in the psychological literature, according to what I've seen, minion is the word that the psychologists use to describe the followers of a narcissist. So I call this a narcissistic feeding frenzy.
Oh yeah.
In fact, I should make a video. I should make a video about it.
For example, Neil is just there to be a yes
Yeah.
man. Oakley makes a very stupid claim, and Neil goes like, "Yeah, that's right. That's correct." And that's all he does. Every once in a while, he just unmutes himself to agree with whatever Oakley said just now, and that's his role right there.
Yeah, so it's a narcissist. So what he's doing, and he admits it later on, that it's all just a performance. It's just a performance. Oh, yeah. And he admits that he's getting paid. People send him money. I've seen donations to him when he's in these rants of $50 and even $100. And if you think about the psychology of the low IQ loser followers of flat Earth, not the leaders, but the low IQ people who actually believe it, is they're very resentful. They know they're losers, and they know they are, and they know that they're sad, pathetic people. And so Nathan comes along and metaphorically beats up on the people that they hate. And so then they reward him for it because they're appreciative, because here's Nathan being a tough guy and beating up on these stupid Glovers. And this makes me feel good because my life is so fucking pathetic that I believe the earth is flat, and I just cry in my pillow every night. But my hero comes and defends me.
Oh yeah. No, today, like with Oakley's exchange with CK, Oakley said that he was going to beat CK up. That's how deluded this motherfucker is.
No,
like,
he's
he
just
literally
saying.
said, where? And CK said a quip, and Nathan was like, oh, where's that whore? Who's that whore speaking? Yada, yada. And CK didn't reply. She just said something and then went on mute. And Nathan was losing his mind. And after calling her a whore multiple times, he then said that he would beat her up.
Yeah, it's all just empty bravado. He's a straw man of himself. He's an empty shirt, puffing himself up, beating his chest. And the problem is that this kind of stuff doesn't typically stay there. Things happen in real life, and it usually escalates outside of the internet. And so it's a very dangerous game that he's playing, right? Because I just think that, and it's a sign of desperation, of how desperate he is. Nathan is the only OG flat earther left, practically. Jeranism is on, just ripping flat. Jeranism is he's turned into quite the globe earther.
Oh yeah.
And he's just, and then the others left, many of them did, but and just disappeared. Like I said, Ranty had his thing, and he doesn't do much anymore. A lot of the others, the FE core people, have just disappeared. And we're left with people like Roger, right?
Hold on.
Horse semen.
Hold that thought. 1 second. Hold that thought.
I should order one of these guys to take with me to Antarctica. What do you think? I can tell where the refraction is and the gravity, all with a little camera and a gauge.
Oh my God!
So that's all that's left. Yeah, that's all that's left is him and Sam and Mikey and the people who have genuinely cognitive issues and have real difficulty understanding complicated subjects beyond a 6th or 7th grade level. And they really can't understand these ideas. Listening to Roger talk about physics is and his group of people is just like insane how far off they are from things. And so Nathan's sitting here in his spider hole, and he can't come out, so he's got to lash out to people, and it's his effort. But he's going to have his book soon, I suppose.
Oh boy, yeah. Expecting 250,000 pounds in sales.
And he thinks, who's gonna have him on their show? Nobody.
No one.
Right. And if they do go on there, they'll do a little bit of research, and he will not be able to handle any kind of pushback because he's so used to the loving tongues on his taint from Neil Costantino, that loving tongue bath.
Well, him
right?
and his harem of minions.
Yeah. So it's going to go bad for him if he sells any books at all. Well, he will sell some. There'll be a lot.
Well, there'll be some idiot flat earthers are going to buy it for sure, but he's not going to make any money out of it. No money whatsoever.
It's a vanity press. I could get a book published tomorrow. It's a vanity press, and then it's print on. I would imagine it's print on demand. There's no publishing house that would accept him. Nope. There's no way. People don't really buy book.
And then we have the whole issue of he said that he had sent the document to the publisher, and then all of a sudden he doesn't even have the Word file. So he doesn't have the Word file. The publisher doesn't have the Word file. I don't think the book is ever going to come out, really.
Well, he has said his wife is working on it, but he has said it's going to come out sometime around Easter, but I don't know if that's true or not.
No chance. Not a chance.
Not a chance?
No, I don't think so.
Can you imagine what it's going to be like, though? It's going to be, he's an egotistical, it's going to be all about him.
It's going to be,
fucking boring as hell.
Someone was telling him that no one is interested in his trip into flat Earth because it's not about the evidence. It's not about anything. The only thing Oakley has is Earth is measured flat. And then the other things that he had were the derpitude on QE's website. And there's like a beef there that QE says that he is going to copyright him if he publishes any of that. It's bullshit. It's all bullshit.
Do you know if that's true or not? Because I understand that if you publish something on the internet on a blog, which is what QE has, basically is a blog.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. You've given up copyright claims to it by publishing it, right?
I honestly do not know what the problem is. That you have Oakley in the UK and you have QE in the
Yeah.
US.
Yeah.
Like it will cost international copyright litigation will cost an arm and a leg.
Yeah, QE would need to contact a solicitor in England, in the UK somewhere. I don't know if they would take it. They would laugh at him.
Yeah,
think.
it's like
So I think
a flat Earth
they-
moron stole my flat Earth book, which is basically some stuff that is said on a website put into readable format. It's
So I
Clive
think
says copyright exists upon creation and belongs to the author.
okay.
Okay.
But you could take a lot of QE stuff or arguments and you could simply paraphrase them.
Yep.
I don't see anything. I don't see how
And-
they can
And they're also
copyright an argument, just the words.
they're also incorrect. So
Well, yeah, of course.
Who even cares? It's like, oh, someone copied my false statements. Like, what judge is going to pay attention to any of that? No one. All right, let's.
I don't know what's going to happen. I don't know how it's going to work out. I take it on his word that his wife is working on some kind of document.
Yeah, but I mean, we're going to have fun with it. Either way, whatever happens, we're going to. If he doesn't publish the book, we're going to laugh. If he publishes the book, we're going to laugh. If QE copyright strikes him, we're going to laugh. We can't lose here. No freaking way. Just like you know, I have a friend who thought he couldn't.
For flat Earth, no matter what happens, if we go there and it's cloudy, win for flat Earth. If we go there and there's a 24-hour sun, win for flat Earth. If we go there and the sun sets, win for flat Earth.
If
Have
my
you seen-
grandma has her dinner, win for flat Earth. If she pees her pants, win for flat Earth. If I have to go back to my mom's house, win for flat Earth.
Have you seen the latest video? What was that? Isn't that from Arnold?
No, that's
No, it's
from David, from Doodle
Yeah.
South Lab.
Have you seen there's a brief scene at about 1 minute in with Whitsitt in an alleyway. You
Yes.
know, he's all homeless. That's just a great image. I love that.
Yes, he's David's doing awesome. All right, let's keep it going.
Summary, I didn't get an affirmation from the dumb shit. He was too busy having his head dunked down the toilet like he did in high school. Meanwhile, on the 30th rendition,
Nathan, that seems like a little bit of a projection about what happened to you when you were in high school.
It's so vivid and specific.
Right? Like, I mean, I went to a public high school here in Uruguay, and putting the people's heads in the toilet was not a thing. It was never a thing. The man, the legend, the one and only Dan. I'm fornicated. Hello. How is
Hello,
your
what's up? Just to
back
correct
doing?
Brenda, it was CMS's video that she saw because we decided to release it because the Humblies have been taking so long. So we did the Humbly video
Oh.
intro release on
That's
okay.
CMS's.
But people need
Now-
to see. Put a link because that is fucking awesome.
Oh,
that
yeah.
was one that
Someone...
Arnold, myself, and CMS worked on exclusively. And then we had a little bit of help from IC Spin in the beginning.
Nice. Okay, I haven't seen it yet. I wonder why. But I'll
Well,
get,
because we were waiting for the Humblies, and you know, and it's been taking a while because I was out with my back and all this other stupid shit. So you know,
Okay, conspiracy
We-
music.
he hadn't released anything in a while, so I told him just go ahead and release it. Maybe it'll drive up interest in the Humblies again. Which, for those who don't know, is the Unfornicated End of the Year Awards.
CMS, can you, is he here?
I can post it.
No, he's not here. Dan, do you by any chance do you have like the file, the video itself that you could send me?
I do actually. Hold on, let me pull that up.
Oh, okay, perfect. Because either if you can send it to me, or if you want to share it as a video, because that way StreamYard actually plays the music properly. When we share on YouTube, through YouTube, the music filter kind of sucks.
I believe I downloaded it here. Hold on, let me just take a look. Find my Humbly folder.
Humbly Pro. All right. While we do that, let's keep it going for a little bit.
Earth is measured flat to form the coordinate system he needs for his globe faith that's been converted to sphericity after measuring Earth flat. On screen now, demonstration of a flat Earth only elevation angle measurement.
Muted, you clown.
You had 4 people muted. Yes, but Nathan, I mean, we've told you many, many times that when you say that this can only happen on a flat Earth, is because you're dumb. Because Euclid's postulate 18 mentions how you can have a tangent to the curve of a sphere. So, wrong again.
So I do have a question.
Why don't you?
Yes.
Sorry.
No problem.
So he keeps saying everything's measured flat. So if that was true, so we have local maps that are measured in like MSG or something like that, or MGS, military grid system, and those only work to a certain distance, and then you have to move to a different map. If the Earth was flat, then it would just be, you would be able to use one huge flat map with that same grid system. So
right.
I don't understand how he misunderstood. Well, I mean, he's really stupid, so I guess that's the issue. But the misunderstanding between that. So one of my jobs
I don't think it's a misunderstanding. I think it's being deliberately dishonest, because later, I think it was Buck asked him, oh, so that if like Oakley was saying, miles are flat. And he's like, oh, so then how can I measure a curved road, like a winding road, or a road that goes uphill or downhill, or that goes both uphill?
Yeah, because how do you measure a racetrack?
A racetrack. That's what I think all the time, but I didn't even get a chance to speak today.
Yeah.
Sorry, you were going to say about your job?
So one of my jobs was I had to use maps a lot, and then I don't remember the exact distance, but we would get to like the edge of that map, and we'd have to switch to a different map that had a different declination angle and a different offset from true north and magnetic north and all that, because after a certain amount of distance, all of that changes.
Right.
If it was flat, then you would never have to do that. Like, it doesn't make sense to have to switch maps to a different grid that is accurate to that local area. And it even states on the map, like, local to this area presented, and nothing further than that.
Back in the day, Toon had a lot of fly charts, and they were in separate pages, so that you can keep all of those things tracked. Now pilots, for example, they use tablets with zoomable, like we have way better tech, and you can see the full globe, or you can see but
to be fair, most planes
use
a beacon system. They don't even really use a map like that per se. At least the ones that I've worked around, they use a beacon system. So essentially, like, hey, you're going to fly to this beacon point, and then to this beacon point, and to this beacon point. It's not always like they're going to have a charted path just in case, but it's not always going to be like a straightforward thing. There's going to have checkpoints that they have to meet.
Waypoints.
Yeah, exactly like that. But I don't know if this isn't if it'll show it, but typically, like, there's little waypoints, and whenever you get to that point, you have to make sure that you're not veering too much, because 1 degree over 1,000 miles is going to put you way off course.
Right. Yeah. He was showing the waypoints at the beginning, but basically what he's showing there, you see that they have the markers, like here. Okay, turn this way.
Exactly.
All right. We have the premiere of the Humbly. I love a global company. Thank you, Dan.
Ladies and gents, truth dodgers all, welcome tonight to the flattest ball, where facts take breaks and crayons soar, and confidence outruns the math by far. Grab your compass, break your pen. We check the globe, don't tell them when. It's time to cheer, it's time to boo for the worst of the worst. Yes, you know who. Welcome to the Humbly Awards, where proof's optional, vibes are law. If it's debauchery used or wildly wrong, you just might hear your name in song. From cherry picks to nutcracker.
Snap that picture. Snap that picture. It's so good.
Raise a glass to the claims that fall apart.
Oh my God, I love Homo with it.
When we're done, I'll explain kind of how all this came together because it's really great.
You got it.
Tonight we celebrate the failure to start. Diagrams drawn like a toddler's dream. Maps that collapse under basic geometry. Calculations bold but tragically bent. Somehow 2 + 2 pays the rent. Equations spiral, logic melts. Reality files for mental health. If math's a crime, we've cracked the case. This room's a statistical crime scene space. Welcome to the Humbly Awards, where numbers cry and graphs beg pardon. If your spreadsheet's screaming, please stop now. Congratulations, you're nominated. Wow. Old claims dusted off once more. Just asking questions like it's 2014 encore. Evidence trimmed, the rest ignored. A buffet plate with facts on the floor. Denial so strong it bends the light. Nuh-uh, shouted with absolute might. And friendly fire, oh what a sight. Nothing brings a crowd together like a public fight. Underachievers aiming low. So much talk, so little to show. The ball was buried, still they crawl. History will ask, was that all? Welcome to the Humbly Awards. Applaud the spin, the coat, the lore. For every claim that aged like milk. For every boast built out of silk. No shame, no proof, no sense of scale. Just vibes, confidence, and a trail of fails. So dim the lights, let reason sleep. The Humbly Awards begin. And logic weeps.
Oh, I love that cryptic CMS and Harno there.
Yeah, I love that they have a cameo in this because they're obviously a big part of this. But here's the fun thing: AI hates every picture of me because it ages me 10 years and adds about 25 pounds, no matter what.
Yes.
So
it's okay.
So CMS and I were talking about this and trying to put this together. So I was like, it has to be an award show, and we were, going back and forth with different backgrounds and generations and stuff, and we were, we're talking about like the big band sound and everything else, and like the two ones that I came up with was just something like I just threw at him saying, "Here's some ideas for visuals," because he was like, "What should we use?" I was like, Dave Weiss in a homeless shelter with the trophy, obviously. That just, hits solid. And then I said, we got to put like Witsit in a moving van with like his parents in the background.
Uh-huh.
And CMS came up with all of these things. So, Vlad with the tickets, obviously you in there spinning the tunes, the Moscow Mule with tune.
Yes.
There's also, there's a few obviously cameos in there. Matt from Whatcast was in there and everybody else. So it was fun putting together, and I hate having had to put a lid on it for 2 months, but I'm glad that he released it, and hopefully everybody enjoyed it as much as we did putting it together.
Yeah, it's like the two last ones from David. You watch it from Doodle Sound Labs, which is David, sorry. You watch it and you rewatch it and you keep finding stuff that you hadn't noticed before.
Like all the holes in Arwen's clothes, all his holy clothes.
Yes.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. Holes in Arwen's clothes. Obviously Mikey with the binoculars. That was a
That was
beautiful
so
touch by
cool.
CMS. Yeah, it was all great. No, it was
Calder asked
I
if was that DP at one point.
Yep. EP was up there with Mike and I and the shorter one. Now, here's the funny thing. Mike's a bigger guy than I am, but yet when you see the three of us standing up there on the AI generation, is DP size is about, about right. Mike's is about right. And like I said, it added, I don't know, 25 pounds or more to me and aged me about 10 years. So, hey, you know what? I don't care. It's all about fun.
All right, let's keep it going here.
You unmute one of these people and talk to them.
I'm talking to the guy who I spoke to 30 times.
Can your audience see how many members you have fucking muted like right now?
Mind your business. Is it about me and what?
Oh, cheerlead. Get your pom-poms out, Neil. Neil as in Kneel, right? That's his name.
No swearing on my show.
Got muted, or is it about the 31st rendition of a flat earth prerequisite?
You're over here.
Stuttery. It's about flat earth prerequisites.
Oh, you auto muted. You're just muting people.
You're just muting people. Now I can hear you, stuttery little twat. 31 times I've pointed out that in order to form the WGS-84 system, you need the coordinate system that's measured flat with Polaris. All you're doing is...
Nathan, that only gets you half of the map. Because, where I am, we cannot see Polaris, so we can't really measure to it, dummy. So at the most, you have half a map. Good job.
Ignoring it also. Yeah, you need all the dweebs off mute to pull me off this guy, I know. Yeah, I'm not going to allow that. Yeah, the dweebs are getting their fucking heads smashed against a wall immediately as they try.
What? Oh my God.
Big
action replay.
Big man.
Yeah, the dweebs are getting their fucking heads smashed.
My mom hits harder than that. I have to
guy, I know.
Again.
Yeah, I'm not going to allow that. Yeah, the dweebs are getting their fucking heads.
The only person who would be hurt by that slap would be someone who's like under the age of 5.
This guy, I know. Yeah, I'm not going to allow
Max,
that. Yeah,
Max,
the dweebs are getting their fucking heads smashed.
Max, you can combine that with him slapping his kid.
For sure, yeah. I mean, the one thing that we should take away from this is that when he slapped the kid, probably didn't hurt him that much. So I don't know. I guess it's okay.
Yeah, it doesn't sound like it was a slap. It was, yeah.
Oh my, this is just.
I mean, look at those alpha arms. I mean, those are some serious guns. You have to look out.
And the you can really see a little bit of a motor handicap there, Nathan. You had a hard time putting your hands together. My God.
And for him talking about how poor he is, that's several $100s worth of microphones behind him.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Probably more than that.
There's a bunch. There's more, like a couple thousand at least. Roger, been a member for 7 months, says, yo, my bro. After I got muted, Roger and I served served Tarrant his own butt to him, like on a silver platter. It was glorious.
Against a wall immediately as they try and pull me off this guy. Yeah, I'll just repeat it for a 32nd time. Earth's measured flat for the coordinate system he appealed to. Simple.
Yeah, it's not.
Notice he said, pull me off. The bullshit. Bullshit.
Yeah. Oh my God,
So-
Nathan. Holy shit. Yes.
His little Fisher King throne that he sits in there, it's kind of funny. I think Roger said it best. Looks more like a high chair. If you watch his left hand, you can see him pushing back and forth to the different scenes while he's staring into your soul with those lifeless eyes.
Yep.
It's like he must only have 2 buttons programmed because otherwise he'd probably miss one.
I like to look into Shark's eyes for the warmth compared to
Real Sickness says that chair has stirrups.
Absolutely. That's why he wears sweats. If you look at his knees, you can tell he's wearing sweats.
Oh yeah.
So
No amount of dweebs jumping on top of
I'm sorry.
Oh no, yeah, you're good.
me. He's
So
going to
his
stop
whole
me, is
thing-
it?
Sorry.
What?
Oh
There-
yeah, you're
there.
good. His whole thing of like it's measured flat. So if it's measured flat, then why is it from the equator 0 to 90 north, 0 to 90 south, and then from the prime meridian 0 to 180 east, 0 to 180 west?
Yeah, you're muted. That's
Oh.
why. No, and I'm kidding. I mean,
Oh,
if
yeah,
I was,
no.
I was replying like Oakley. It's like, no, we don't answer that. That you're muted forever.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. I mean, that is a good point. If I'm muted, you don't have to address the fact that it doesn't make sense.
Yep. I mean, he will just say it's measured flat angles to Polaris and repeat his mantra, and that's it. That's all. And he complains that no one watches him anymore. He had like 80 viewers on a 20,000 sub channel, and 20. Yeah, 26.4 thousand subscribers, and he gets 80 viewers because even flat earthers are bored of the like constant repeating of Earth is measured flat, and that's it.
I mean, Flatzoid gets more viewers than that.
Yeah, it's because he's a mute warrior. Anyone who says anything he can't disagree with or can't refute, he just mutes.
Yeah, and we have 20 times less subs than him, and we get half the viewership. Not to even mention that during this thing, he said that it was a performance and he was getting paid, and like he started reading the one super chat that he had, and then he started inventing super chats. Because I checked through the chat log, and
really?
it was bad. It was really bad.
Because I've always sort of took him at his word on that. I thought that he was at least getting either PayPal or Patreon donations still.
I don't know about that,
I don't
but
know.
the super chat, he got one. The whole time I was there, he got one £5 super chat, and that's it. And then he started reading other super chats that I could never find. I couldn't find them.
That is.
Well, you want me to unmute all
weird
the dweebs so they can all
narcissistic
cause
shit.
audio chaos? No, I don't mind repeating it for a 33rd time. Don't seem to be getting any response, though. Do you think me unmuting the dweebs will change how flat Earth got measured for Polaris? I don't think so. The dweebs aren't going to help you.
Well, he could concede.
Sorry, Gatebreaker. Earth's measured flat for the system that the guy appealed to. Was it you? Were you the guy I was talking to, or were you another one of the dweebs that just done his head smashed in?
No, I'm just a listener.
It's just a dweeb that needs to pull me off this guy that's having the living shit kicked out of him by me. Yeah, I'm still...
No, Nathan, you couldn't even kick a football like a ball. Come
You're
on.
going to kick the...
Like, Nathan, you're not a tough guy. Who do you want to fool? You're really not. If you put on this tough guy act in front of me, I will just laugh in your face.
Notice he's got his thumb on his stream deck right there.
On the there, yeah.
That's a stream deck.
Yep.
And he's got his thumb on that. All just ready.
living shit out of him regardless of your interruption then, dweeb. Okay, dweeb?
Buck says he makes $350 per month on Patreon. Wow. Okay.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ladies and gentlemen, you're not going to be introducing anything to my audience. They're mine. I'll just shut you up immediately. Meanwhile...
You're mine. Mine! What a bratty child. My youngest niece is 7. She doesn't do that anymore. You're mine!
33rd conclusion. Earth's measured flat for the system this man relied upon for the WGS-84. In 34 renditions, it is...
34 renditions! And we didn't start counting from there. I counted from I started the video when I joined.
Not once been acknowledged. Not once. We've had a load of dweebs all decide that they're going to try and pile on all at once. But like Superman, I just smashed you all against the wall and then carried on beating the living shit.
Okay, hey,
Yeah,
hey,
he's
hey,
Superman.
Nathan, just
He's
because you wear
Superman.
tights doesn't make you Superman.
He wore tights and a sock.
But like Superman, I just smashed you all against the wall and then carried on beating the living shit out of the individual who said the WGS 84 somehow proved veracity.
I think we have the imagery for Oakley's next dedication video for our music creating friends. I mean, it's right there. He said it.
It didn't. It's based on flat Earth measurements 35 times. Any of you pathetic little dweebs going to address that? It's only the 35th time I've said it. Dweebs, hello? I'm talking to the globe cucks and
You have them all muted, dumbass. That's why we can't reply.
dweebs.
They're all muted, mate. They're all muted.
You're not.
You have to unmute them.
I'm talking to you. I didn't mute the last guy. I muted the dweebs that tried to protect him. You're one of them.
Max is begging you in the chat, begging you to please.
Yeah, you need to beg me. Beg, bitches! You can...
Oh, my. Wait, I need that audio. Hold on.
I need to add to my soundboard.
In the
Jesus.
chat, begging you to please.
Yeah, you need to beg me. Beg, bitches! You can be damn sure you'll be putting me on a pedestal and begging me for stuff.
Perfect.
You noticed he went right to that. Like
Yeah.
you noticed he
Yeah.
clicked the button so he can have that visual of him with his fist.
That beg sound came right
Yeah.
from his
Big
loins.
bitches with his arm with him making a fist and like throwing a pseudo punch.
It came from deep down, deep down. He reached deep down inside of himself to pull that out.
Hold on. I almost have it. Cutting it up. Beg, bitches. This one's mine, eh? Let me load it up here and one moment and soundboard. Add. Download. There we go. Processing. 1 second.
Beg, bitches! Beg, bitches!
Fuck, I need to cut it a little bit more. StreamYard, when are you going to fix your shit? It plays the audio like it has a delay when it starts it. Beg bitches. All right, sorry.
Keep it up. Yeah,
Wait.
you need to beg, Nate.
If this guy said that, then I'm already muted, right? Fuck me.
That got your tongue, dung fuck? Dumb fuck! You need a flat Earth elevation angle. You dumb shit. 20 times.
You don't need a flat Earth elevation angle.
Oh, so you deny latitude then?
No, I don't.
Oh, so you accept that Earth is measured with elevation angles to latitude. It's how it's measured.
There is also an option that you...
Oh, I see. We need the Uruguay guy to come and save...
Yes! There we go. I spoke and he identifies my voice and literally shit his pants. Look, oh my God, the face! The face! Like he's... Hold on, let me do it big. He's like... Oh, Nathan, I love that you have damage just from speaking to me. Let's see.
Emotional damage.
Yes.
Beg, bitches!
Damn you, fucking StreamYard.
Beg, bitches!
It's a little bit better. I need to chop it up more.
This man as I rape him. No, you...
Oh. That's
Well, that
super
took a
weird that
turn.
you have like grape fantasies about men. Ew. Oh my. Sorry, I missed this. Jim Daniels gifted 20 Yerba Mate Talks memberships. Jim, thank you so much. And let's see who he hit. Yagi Chandan, a Binge Thinker, Eric Burns, Jessica Transmetal Alchemist, Igor 87687, RT 9648, Clam Task, Bruce Wayne, Tyson Dog, The Grumpy Old Mechanic, Natsumi Fan Lisa, Charles M.A., Tom Kovalsik, Nero the Strange, Dolly 8825, All Things Considered, It's Razor Sharp Baby, Megan, Griff, and Scientific Origins. You can all thank Jim, and you can enjoy some of the best emojis out on the internet. Like, for example, the booty call emoji, or the sun is not object emoji, and many, many more. So thank you so much, Jim. Awesome. Hold on. There.
Fucking dickhead. No, my friend, what I'm doing is beating the living shit out of your friend, Mr. Euro.
I love how I come through, but he has me with a lower volume on his fucking stream. What I said was, maybe there's the possibility that you're wrong, Nathan. And he didn't like that.
You're a guy to come and save this man as I rape him. No, you fucking dickhead. No, my friend, what I'm doing is beating the living shit out of your friend, Mr. Uruguay twat stain.
I still have all my
Fuck off. Fuck off.
Fucking pussy. You don't like to be pointed out that your teeth are rotting, huh? Maybe you should have thought about that before you started letting them rot.
21st time. We got the whole geeky fraternity piling on all at once, right? Bring it on, geeks. Bring it on.
Does he think he's a cartel member or something like that? Like, you're as geek as anyone else on the freaking YouTube. The people that make videos, the people that watch videos.
And just the fact that he changes the shit, like he changes the camera away from Discord to him in his throne, like, and at these emphatic points is fucking hilarious. Like, he's trying to, I don't know.
It's super funny. Geek, is there? You called? Yeah, Nathan is calling. Yes.
21st time. Are you going to deny the flat Earth elevation angle measurement of Polaris that forms the system? You said we need coordinates.
All right. That was my interaction, because now I'm muted. So hold on. We're going to go back a little bit further to where we were before, which I think it was here.
Yeah, our flat Earth got measured with latitude 38 times.
That's what I want.
You're ignoring me. You're ignoring our
Send
flat
me an
Earth gets
image.
measured.
Does
Does this scare you?
Glory,
Does it scare you?
What were you saying?
Earth gets.
If you take a look at my name, because it starts changing in a little bit.
Measured flat with latitude.
No, I'm not gonna beg him. He knows what I want. When you deliver it, I'll evaluate it. Let me know.
Yeah, I'll just put you on mute because there's another guy who wants
What a pussy.
to pipe up. New contender. Chucky.
You're the one that wants to pipe up. Oh, you got my name right. Good for you, Nathan. You learned how to read. Fun with phonics is paying off.
Sorry, is that a media ad hom describing me having an incapability of reading?
Yes. You have
It's not an ad hom, it's an insult. There's a difference.
Yeah, that also that.
Yeah.
But
why
you
don't
do
they
have Sorry, go ahead.
Yeah, I was gonna say, why don't they understand the difference between an ad hom and an insult? That he was insulting him.
Because they're dumb. That's yeah. And they think that, like, for example, one thing that I do a lot, and I do it a lot of the times on purpose, is I give an argument, the explanation, I lay it out, and then I say something mild, like dummy, or you're stupid, or something like that. And they're like, oh, you say you're ad homing me. It's like, no, but you're choosing to focus on something that I said as a commentary of color, which is kind of my personality. And you're focusing on that rather than my argument. And when people do that, I get an extreme satisfaction because they didn't hear the argument or they forgot it as soon as they heard, like, oh, you're stupid. Stuff like that.
That's fair.
No, I've described.
I think one of my mentors said it the best. If someone has to deflect to an irrelevant topic, they know they're wrong.
Oh, yeah.
I've 38 times how Earth gets measured flat with latitude. That's what I've done. You've ignored it and decided to ad hom me.
No, Earth isn't measured flat with latitude.
How does latitude get measured?
angles to Polaris, but you establish plumb, and that gives you horizontal, which of course is a tangent at that point in this on the sphere. And there you go. You get your vertical, which is plumb, your horizontal, which is 90 degrees orthogonal from plumb, like a plane, 360 degrees around that vertical vector, and you're off to the races. And Nathan, the amazing thing is this, for example. Pictures. 1 second. Here we go. Share window. There we go. Proposition 18 by Euclid. If a straight line touches a circle and a straight line is joined from the center of the point of contact, the straight line so joined will be perpendicular to the tangent. And it has FC and this line EG. This is perpendicular to the tangent. I'm sorry. This is perpendicular to this radius at this point. So if you're on the surface of the sphere, you set a plumb, which would be basically a continuation of the radius, and you get that. And it's as simple as that. Like Euclid debunked Oakley thousands of years ago. I would like to thank Toon for where to get that citation. All right, let's go back.
So, sorry, before you go. So,
No, go
how
ahead.
do they explain the different norths then? Because there's true north, which is geographic north, magnetic north, which is obviously magnetic north, and then grid north, which is whatever the north is on the map that you're using. So, why is there a difference between all three of those?
I haven't heard him speak about that at all, really.
Yeah, but that would directly contradict what he's trying to say of, oh, well, the Earth is measured flat. Okay, but if the Earth is measured flat, then there shouldn't be any deviation between true north, magnetic north, and grid north.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Big Fish says, on behalf of the whole UK, we're sorry. We're so sorry that Nathan exists. It was an honest mistake. It was a new midwife. She flushed the baby and let the afterbirth live. Again, sorry.
That was a good one.
I survey.
You don't survey to measure latitude. That's wrong.
Oh,
You're a
really? How do they
fucking
measure
retard.
that?
Let's just stop everything. This man is a fucking retard. He's just said that surveying gives us latitude measurement. Wrong. You're a dumb shit.
There, Neil. Was it Neil? Or who was it?
Measurement. Wrong. You're a dumb shit.
No, this time it was one deck that grabbed the pompons and went like, Oakley, rah, rah, rah. They're so dumb.
Dumb shit. You're wrong. Chucky fuckwit. You do not acquire latitude through surveying, you fucking retard. Again, okay, metaphorically. Great. I'm now dunking Chucky's head down the fucking toilet. That's what's happening, right?
Why does he move?
He's
like
jerking off two individuals.
Yes. Or milking a cow. But like he does move. Like, I don't know. I don't know how to. We have a very specific word in Spanish that describes that kind of movement. It's called tosco. Let me see if there is an actual translation. I think it will be clumsy from memory.
I just want to make a correction, Max.
Yes.
Nathan wouldn't be caught dead milking a cow. Now, milking bulls, he would definitely do.
I mean, he does have fantasies about raping men.
Well, as Roger would say,
that laugh is so fake. It's hilarious. Wait, where is this shit? Come on, the Spanish. Where are you? Spanish. Tosco says rough, but it doesn't convey the same meaning. It just means like he's kind of like slow motiony and like clumsy in his movement. Like
sort of like jittery.
Yes. Motor handicap, I would say.
Chucky's now interrupting, going as I dunk his fucking retarded.
I'm glad I looked away.
Chucky's now
I can only
interrupting.
imagine what I just missed.
Can you clip that and put that on a loop? Put that on loop with his arms going up and down, going blubbery. Oh my God.
The head bob that goes with it is even better.
Yes. Hold on. Because I want.
I kind of wonder if we're not seeing a reenactment of previous trauma when he was in school or something.
Oh, definitely. Let me clip the audio for that because that is just.
That's what's happening.
That is just golden. Record.
Right, Chucky's now interrupting, going as I dunk his fucking retarded head down the toilet bowl. That's what's happening.
What a loser!
What the fuck?
Oh my God. I think we need to ask another one of our friends. Witted, what do you think of Oakley right now? Yeah, that's what I thought. Thank you so much, Witted.
You have to change the background to the cab of a U-Haul truck.
That would be cool.
Happening.
Great.
You stupid retard.
Sorry, repeat that. I couldn't hear you.
Nobody acquires latitude through service.
I'm sorry. Did it happen again?
That's in the audio.
Oh, fuck me. I thought it was Dirt speaking. I'm so sorry.
No, I'm being quiet right now. Sorry.
You don't have to apologize. It's me.
Surveying, you dumb shit.
Okay, you're right. I just looked it up. They measured it with sextant.
So an angle measuring device that acquires elevation angles, Earth's measured flat for latitude.
But it doesn't require a flat Earth.
It's a fucking elevation angle measurement, you stupid retard. It's measured with respect to surface level. That's what elevation means. Go and look up what
Oakley. Level means curved. Sorry.
elevation means and tell me it's got nothing to do with the surface. Go and look up what a fucking angle is and tell me that it's not a straight line, you stupid retard.
I didn't say it wasn't.
Now, I'm saying it is. I'm saying Earth gets measured flat with latitude. It's an elevation. That means from surface. Angle, that means straight line. Part of it's formed with the...
What part of angle means straight line? I think I missed that class in geometry. I mean, you can have two curved lines make an angle, right?
Yes. Yeah. Yeah. In calculus, you can get into all that, but even then, it's a line of sight observation. So it's where I'm looking. It's the angle deviation from where I'm looking. That's the definition of it. So I don't know what he's trying to get at here. And the elevation angle is the angle formed between the horizontal line of sight and the line of sight of the object above the observer. So whatever so my line of sight as I stand there to the object. So it's not even from the ground, it's from where I'm observing. So if I'm observing from 100 feet above the surface of the Earth, it's from that point. It's not from the surface of the Earth.
Mm-hmm.
So that doesn't make any sense.
Yep. Nothing makes sense with Oakley.
Surface level, that's why it's described with the word elevation. You stupid retard. Earth's measured flat.
Seems nice of you. Let's talk about my mum some more.
Your mum's a dumb fuck whore who dropped you on your head.
Oh, now you're talking about people's moms, like a real class act, dude. Real class act. And if the guy that's speaking's mom is a whore, Nathan, what's your mom? What would your mom think of you right now, Nathan?
Stupid retard. You've just told me 3 times incorrectly what you believed latitude measurement was, and then you had to go and look it up. Only a fuckwit with a whore for a mother who dropped him on his head would tell me I'm wrong.
Boy.
I think his mom is not only missing, but also probably missing on purpose. By the way, great pause. I love this. I love this freeze frame.
She went for the milk and never came back.
Exactly.
Yeah, she made herself disappear.
Before looking it up, you fucking retard.
Chucky, tell.
I love how like he's always there, and he said that the wife and kids have to go to the other room, and he's just yelling top of his lungs, "You fucking retard! I'm raping your mother. Your mother was a whore." Lovely, great role model, my good sir.
Yeah, absolutely. Can you go back to the picture of where he, or pause it next time it shows him? I have a question I want to bring up.
Fuckwit with a whore.
Before you get to that point, I have a question. What is their thing against notes? So I work in a job where I deal with like at least 30 different formulas that I have to use for different things. And I have them all written down so that way I can always double check to make sure I'm using the right formula. What's wrong with notes to make sure I'm not fucking anything up? I've never understood that.
They don't like. I don't know. I guess it's part of the indoctrination.
I think it has to be the level of stupid that you can't ever conceive that you would be wrong. Because as many times as I've used Ohm's law or anything like that, I always check it just in case I might fuck it up one time.
Right.
Right.
Yeah, because you're misremembering, and then you go to do something in real life, and it costs money when you fuck up. I mean, that's what people that do actually do stuff in reality tend to do, right?
Yeah, and I mean, there's also so many formulas that like share very common traits. Like if you're looking at Coulomb's law and the universal law of gravitation, they're very similar except for the charge of the particle, if I'm remembering them correctly. But see, even there, I'm questioning myself because I'm like, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe what I'm saying right now is incorrect. And I don't have my notebook with me, so I'm not sure. So in this case, I would look it up in my notebook and be like, oh, hey, yeah, I am talking about the correct thing.
Well, you have two misunderstandings. One, a flirt, especially in Ethan Oakley, is never wrong.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the first thing. And the second thing is that if you can't memorize it by their standards, like they can memorize, quote unquote, our model, then you aren't intelligent enough because, people like you and I who have used all these different equations and don't use stupid shit like 8 inches per mile squared, which is easy to remember.
Yeah, but even that's not exactly accurate because
but that's what I mean. They use these simplified versions of things, so it's easy to remember. Meanwhile, you and I are using Ohm's law, Coulomb's law. I'm using, fiber optic equations for distances and latency and things like that. Where I need to use the Haversine formula versus anything else. Like, yeah, I still quote it. I still have to go look at it, make sure I'm doing it right because A, I don't want to be wrong because it's going to cost somebody money, and B, because it's a lot fucking harder than 8 inches per mile squared.
Oh yeah, I mean, yeah, I absolutely agree. It baffles me because it's like I literally carry around an engineering's practical data book that has every formula that I could possibly ever need to look up. Because if I ever run into a situation where I'm like, oh, how the fuck do I do that? Let me look it up. I'm not gonna guess off the top of my head because that's stupid.
Mm-hmm. But Icy Spin makes another great point that notes are for losers. If you ask a flat earther, yes.
Well, I guess I'm
for a mother who dropped him on his head would tell me I'm wrong.
Sorry.
No, I guess I'm a loser because I have like 30 notebooks that are like 100 pages long of notes on different subjects.
Yeah, like this, right? Like I do. I'm a network engineer. I have a shit ton of these lying around full of equations, notes, and everything else.
Losers.
Yeah. Now, what I want to bring up real quick, Max, is this: is you notice that he has a whole lot of supply, not a lot of demand going on with his stock there behind him.
Yeah.
Now,
just keep that frame right there. That's.
Are we sure that
I want to bring up a visual?
Are we sure they are microphones and not dildos?
Well, that's what I was going to say. Is I want to create a visual for everybody who's watching. what are the chances that someone like Nathan decides to, I don't know, change it up and move on from the pepper grill, the pepper grinder to a microphone?
Well,
think about that the next
unfornicated,
time you want to buy a microphone from Nathan Oak.
every microphone is a dildo if you're creative enough.
Hey, anything is
exactly
anything
the
if you're
point.
brave enough. Like Max, so I just sent you a picture on Discord of
Okay.
the literal one that I use pretty much daily.
Give me 1 sec. Discord. There we go. Hold on 1 second. Nice. Engineer's Practical Data Book. First edition by J. Smith.
Yeah, and because it has everything from like Combs law to different logic functions, like it'll show me what an and, an or, a not, a NAND, a NOR, an exclusive or, an exclusive NOR. Because I'm not going to memorize all that, because how many times I have to look at different systems? It's impossible.
Oh my. Dan. Oh boy. I mean, you asked for it and you instantly
No,
get
no,
it.
I already know what you're going to show. I thought you were going to show the actual microphone that's shaped like a dildo.
Oh no, I didn't even know about
Have you not seen that? Oh, hold on. Let me pull that up.
This is from my spin. I didn't want to burn you just in case, because I mean, well, you never know. Oakley might threaten to slap you.
Ooh. Oh, who has that one?
I do not know.
All right, I'm gonna have to look for it. Somebody put it together and found it or something like that. I mean, in all essence, actually, I think this is a dildo shaped like a microphone as opposed to a microphone shaped like a dildo.
Icy Spin says I had to look up an ungodly amount of sex toys.
It was Icy Spin. Okay.
Before looking it up, you fucking retard.
Chucky, tell us how we do it. Tell us how we look to the sky with your sextant. You look up to find out what's below you, right, Chucky?
Yes. You look to find an elevation angle. Yes, you're gonna look up.
Neil just unmuted to laugh, and then goes back on mute like in just a second.
Yeah.
There. I started changing my name. Now it's Natty. Unmute me.
So we measure Earth flat. It's called an elevation angle. That's correct. Yes. So Earth is measured flat with an angle. One of the lines that forms the angle being the elevation part, meaning from surface level. The other line going up to a light in the sky we call Polaris. It forms the coordinate system the guy before appealed to when he said we need coordinates for it. Yakking through me won't change how flat Earth gets measured with.
I love how he has images that debunk his silly notion. I love that. This image debunks flat Earth. Just that image alone. Good job, Oakley. Very nice.
Attitude.
Ooh, CK says she got the video. Yes, please.
That didn't require, or it wasn't rhetorical. It didn't require a reply.
And now I changed my name to Nat. I still have all my teeth.
I could say it.
Just what can they say, Nathan?
Nothing. You can deny that latitude is a flat Earth elevation angle measurement to Polaris, in which case you haven't got anything to base the WGS 84 on, or you can accept how flat Earth gets measured for latitude. Those are your only two choices.
No, you don't. Those aren't the two options because elevation angles do not require a flat Earth.
Sorry, it's an elevation meaning from surface level, angle meaning two straight lines. That means that one of the straight lines is from the surface level. That's what an elevation.
Or maybe think about this. just consider it a tangent to the surface. And that's pretty much it. Good job. Which basically, with the size of the sphere, like Jaren shows. Oh, I think I can actually share it too. Give me 1 second. Desmos. I have here. I don't know who did this for me or actually gave me this, but this is a little Desmos calculator with the actual size of the Earth drawn, and it also has a little slider here for the 8 inches per mile squared formula, and you see that it starts, if you zoom in, it starts diverting very fast from like the actual curve. I think it's even at 150 miles. Zooming. Boom, 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 boom. There you go. At 150 miles, it's already off. And it actually moves like off the curve very fast. But what I wanted to kind of reflect is that even if I go to the top of the ball here, top of the ball, where is it? There you go. Like if you zoom in to what would be like human scale, you don't even need a tangent because we are on such a big sphere that it's locally flat, quote unquote. But it doesn't mean that the curve is not there. Move farther away, and of course, it starts curving more and more and more the farther you move from that original point that you are. I think I zoomed in way too much. Right? So, I mean, none of this is a problem, Nathan. Fuck, I wasn't, oh my God, why didn't anyone tell me that I wasn't showing this? Fuck me, I'm so sorry. What an idiot. No one told me, thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
So here, we
Were you
have
supposed to tell you something?
Yeah, that I wasn't showing what I was talking about. So we have the sphere here. And this slider is the 8 inches per mile squared reference, right? So if I go to 150 miles and I zoom in, you will see that it's at 150 miles. It's quite ways off. The value mile drop follows curve. Note that curve is exactly distance from tangent line of y equals 0. Okay. So yeah, but if you're here, like if anywhere you're on the sphere, if you zoom in enough to what would be like a human scale standing on this gigantic ball, then you could literally like make it straight because of course the downward vector gravity straightens things up for everyone. Then yeah, it's locally flat. Proby says we're perfectly happy not to tell you things.
Angle is.
You understand that both those lines are just, they're not real. They are.
Right, so we're not measuring the surface for a system that's describing the ground. It's suddenly not real. Yeah, elevation angle measurements are real. People don't die at sea because they use these systems when measuring.
Well, they have GPS now, dummy. And GPS, you know what it uses? Satellites orbiting the globe. Oh my, we have 75 people here. Thank you so much. We're 5 away from having the amount that Oakley had during this stream. Love that. Love that. 20 times less subs than you, Oakley. Get wrecked.
Measuring Earth flat. They are real, you dumb fuck. They're described as elevation from the surface. That's the real surface. We measure elevation angles from. It's not imaginary, you fucking retard cuck. By the way, this is me metaphorically dumping your...
No, that was you quite literally jerking off 2 sailors. I mean, sorry.
Hey,
Dana,
hey.
Sorry. Let me change that. 2 steel workers.
You know, Max, something I thought of.
Yes.
Is he consistently says metaphorically and metaphorically beating you up by metaphorically doing this and that to you. In other words, he's such a fucking coward. Even when he's insulated by the internet, he has to pull his punches. He can't just pretend outright, I'm beating the crap out of you. He has to say, I'm metaphorically doing it because, and I think this is just occurred to me. It shows just how scared how cowardly he is. He can't even over the internet make it, real. He has to say, oh, I'm not actually beating you up. I'm metaphorically doing it. So you can't be mad at me because otherwise I would cry.
I think it could be that, or also that he's afraid that someone will report him to the UK online authorities. I don't think that they would take him kindly to grape threats and violent threats and all of the ableist insults and so on.
I didn't think of that. Yeah.
I think that would be probably that was my idea, but I mean yours. It's I can see that also. I changed my name again to Nathan is Coward. Had me muted for so long.
This isn't child's play, Chucky.
Yeah, we're doing it for real if we're out at sea and we need to find where we are. On the surface, you fucking retard. But to you, it's imaginary, eh, fuckwit? Wrong, shit for brains.
We'll just use an imaginary horizontal to measure curvature. Cuckoo.
So we call that elevation.
Oh boy, we had one deck cheerlead for Oakley, and then Neil cheerlead for one deck's cheerleading. Love it.
Elevation from an imagination ground. Is it imaginary elevation? Imaginary elevation.
No, they're not imaginary.
Sorry, is it imaginary? The elevation.
Right. Was I interrupting you? I'm sorry.
I'll do what the fuck I like while I dunk your head in the toilet. Shit for brain.
Oh, he's having a little power trip. Oh, isn't that lovely? Nathan, this literally shows that you have no authority ever when the minimum amount of power that someone can have, which is having a mute button on Discord, literally goes to your head. Can you imagine if he ever got any kind of real power? If he was a king, he would be the worst. That Nathan, I'm on point with all of the Nathan faces. If someone wants to make a collection, this is the video for it.
Elevation is from the surface. You've said it's imaginary. That makes you a fucking cretin. Okay, cretin?
Oh my, did you guys catch that? That's a great frame. But he is fuming so hard that he's you can see spit coming out of his mouth. Hold on, let me just do that.
What the fuck I like while I dunk your head in the toilet, shit for brains. Elevation is from the surface. You've said it's imaginary. That makes you a fucking cretin.
There, you saw it? Did you saw it? Did you see it? I won't play that again.
Okay, cretin.
Ooh, wait, where is it? Fuck. Steve's creepy man is here. Yes, let's go. Slappy McGee. Yes, that's I think I stole that from Raichi.
From the surface. Do you know what elevation means, you fucking retard?
Sorry, I don't mean to interrupt, but
Do you
another question.
Yeah,
So
go.
Again, maybe I'm just overthinking this, but elevation angles change based on your elevation. So if I'm on top of Mount Everest, I'm not going to get the same elevation if I'm standing on the flat plain in Ohio.
I would think intuitively that yes, but I have no idea really.
So it's so
That's
again,
true.
it's looking at a line of sight. So it's essentially taking whatever the radius at the height you are at, or you're measuring from. So say I'm at 1,000 feet, but I have a tripod that's measuring, and it's 10 feet higher than that. So I'm measuring at 1,010 feet.
So the mistake you're making is in thinking that Nathan Oakley knows what the fuck he's talking about. He doesn't know what an elevation angle is. He's thinking of an angle of altitude to when you take a sight to a celestial object, like say Sirius, you take an altitude angle from perpendicular. It's not an elevation. It's not elevation above the Earth. He's a moron. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I mean, yeah, I guess that is fair. It's just I'm trying to figure out where the discrepancy is happening.
It's between his ears.
Yes.
I mean, yeah, I guess
everywhere.
That is fair.
Yeah, it's what's the ID10T error?
Yeah, ID10T. Yes.
I mean, you guys are smarter than me in this engineering stuff. I take it that there's a difference between measuring an altitude of a celestial object with a sextant and using a theodolite to
different.
Yeah. But
so
he treats them the same.
At a fundamental level, elevation is your height from the geographic point on Earth, which is the surface of Earth or sea level.
No, that's not what he means. That's not what he means. He means that you assume the Earth is flat, right? And that's the baseline of your angle, and then you sight to the say Sirius, and that angle is your elevation angle. That's what he calls it.
Okay, yeah, because I mean, so altitude is measuring the vertical distance of an object, such as an aircraft or a mountain peak, above a reference datum. So an altitude is in reference to another point, and elevation is just a point from sea level. So they're two very different things. Like, I can be at an elevation of 1,000 feet, but I can be looking at an altitude that is higher than me, if that makes sense.
Now, what I would like to bring up sometime, but I know I will get immediately muted, is that we usually use the shorthand for sea level as sea level, but it's actually mean sea level, which is the average of all sea levels, because the seas are not at the same elevation on the Earth.
Yeah, because nothing's perfect in meat space. But I guess the best way to look at it is elevation is defined as the height above ground. So a city can be at 5,000 feet, while altitude is defined as what the distance from that ground level to where they are.
Right.
Maybe I'm overthinking this.
Look, we have a derpling.
Oh, Red Beret is here.
Oh, one of the dumbest ever. Love that.
So, okay, your position definitely affects the measurement or the angle to things. Otherwise, latitude and longitude wouldn't work.
Right.
Correct. Yeah. But I mean, it's all just in Oakley's head that this is an argument. It's just pure mantra, and he really gets upset if you tell him that he's chanting a mantra. That's the other thing that always that gets me muted is when he goes into his rant, I just tell him chant that mantra, and he gets very, very upset.
You know what elevation means, you fucking retard?
Hey, Nathan.
No, don't say my name, you stupid bitch. Do you know what elevation means, you fucking retard?
Don't say my name. Calder says, can we play with... Yeah, have your way.
Nathan Oakley failed.
Now I'm going to kick him out if he doesn't answer me on this.
Like a fucking pussy. Nathan, I wonder if your tailor leaves extra room in your pants for your huge gaping vagina. I'm wondering.
Attempt. Do you understand that elevation means from surface, it's not imaginary, you stupid retard? Retard, I'm asking you something. You said it was imaginary, and I said no, elevation specifically means with reference to the surface. You fucking retard.
Repeat it again. We didn't hear you. Yell it some more, please.
Hello, you dumb shit. You said it was imaginary, you dumb shit. Now, again, metaphorically, dunking this fucktard and his head down the...
He continues to milk the bulls.
Toilet in the high school bog. No, when you say imaginary, I say no. Elevation does not mean imaginary. It means from the surface level. It forms part of the fucking angle. On screen now is an elevation angle depiction pictorially. It is unequivocally from the fucking surface and absolutely without question not, quote, imaginary. You stupid, dumb shit. Do you hear me, dumb shit?
I love that Nathan is coward is going to be forever on his stream. Oh, but by the way, if anyone wants to, I don't know, maybe report him for violent threats, that's the link to the video.
Cat got your tongue, retard? Dumb shit. Your last statement was that it was imaginary. You're wrong and stupid.
No one ever
ran away with his tail.
Oh boy, the cheerleaders are in full effect. Oh, during this whole thing in the side chat, there was, I think it was Gakushi. Gakushi was telling everyone, you would be all beat up by Nathan. No one can beat up Nathan. Nathan is the strongest and the meanest and the baddest, and he's strong. Oh, you have no discernment of reality. That's adorable. I might have a couple of things to sell to you.
Am I being told to chill?
A Discord invite to what? Because like Gakushi was like really like hugged to that goose, literally choking Nathan's goose.
But I'm also being told that a measurement of surface level in the form of an elevation, that means from the surface, angle, that means two straight lines, is imaginary. On screen now, a depiction of how we measure the Earth with an elevation angle from surface level. It's not imaginary like this dumb shit globe-believing spastic just asserted incorrectly. He's just a fucking retard. Are we all clear that this man that was talking to me is a fucking retard?
He's probably been drinking.
How big
is that an address to how flat the elevation angle is that I was just told was imaginary, or is that an address to me personally?
I'm sorry, was someone trying to speak?
I was.
Go ahead. Okay. Sorry, I was fine. Distracted.
I just make random bad jokes. How much of a beta do you have to be to think of Nathan Oakley as your big daddy hero?
Yes.
I mean,
I don't think they get to qualify as a beta. I think they qualify as something else.
Omega. That's the last letter of the alphabet, right? Omega. Yeah, the alpha
I don't
and Omega.
know. But just imagine what you have to think of Nathan Oakley as your hero, the guy who's going to defend you against those horrible Globers. My God. It's sad.
I don't know. I don't think my self-esteem could ever go that low.
That was for Chucky boy.
No, Chucky's given up, I see. His imaginary plane that was measured for elevations not gone over and hasn't been successful, so presumably he's just ran away.
Am I lagging for you guys? Because you guys are lagging.
Yeah, that's about right. Until we get another...
No, I hear you just fine.
Interesting. Okay. I might drop out and come right back in because for me, you guys are like 5 or 6 seconds behind.
Oh, no problem.
By the way, Max,
you agree to answer my
Sorry.
10 yes or no questions.
Yeah, sorry.
Before we get into this, which is super cringe.
Oh my.
Holy shit. Just before we do that, my function in life is to make mildly wry, acerbic comments on the internet. That's my whole function in life.
I approve.
And this next segment, I don't know.
Oh my, Marty is just such a waste of time. The first time I ran into Marty, I asked him, "What's your evidence for flat Earth?" And he said, we will talk about flat Earth if you answer my questions. And then he started like asking me what he's going to do right now, doing the same. And he did that for like 40 minutes with me until I was like, okay, I'm done. We're going to start talking about what I want to talk, which is flat Earth. And then he left. Yeah, if you run into Marty, don't talk to him. He's a serious waste of time.
Maybe.
They're about you. Question number 2.
Why are you asking me
English,
questions about me?
Only language.
Why are you asking me questions?
Wow.
Why?
I ask everyone questions. These same questions.
Okay.
No habla español.
Hola, ¿qué tal?
La concha de tu madre, no uses mi lenguaje, hijo de una gran puta. Like, why are you using a language you do not speak? Motherfucker. Son of a truckload of horse.
Oh, how many languages you speak?
Why? What difference does how many languages Nathan Oakley speaks have on Earth measurement?
It's more than one. All right. Question number.
It's not more than one.
Why does he refer to himself in the third person?
Dumbness. Oh, okay. Look at that. Any bit of proof to back up? Oh, number one, dummy, you know that there's a link right there that you could come on and show us your flat Earth evidence. But given that you asked for it, I'll give it to you. And while I do that, I'll also give you a little anecdote. I brought up this video to a Derpling the other night, and rather than focusing on pretty much half of the video that shows the curvature of the Earth, pay attention, red dummy. Rather than focusing on half of the, like, on any of this, like 4K gorgeous imaging that someone built a rocket and launched it themselves. Oh my God, look at that. That is such a beautiful thing. That is so gorgeous. Like, oh man, look at that sexy curve. Like a voluptuous woman. Sorry. But damn, that is so sexy. Now, the guy that I brought up this video, he went to this part that shows, like, it's a testing, and I think like he's using a fisheye lens here because it's a testing, and the guy goes like, "Oh, you see there? It's flat," and then it's like, "Oh, and it's also concave or convex or whatever." But the dude was this frame lasts I don't know 2 seconds, and then it's gone, and you can see here that it does look like a fisheye lens because, like, look at there.
Right there.
Yep. Right? This is fisheye lens because this was a testing. Oh, we have another Derpling. Matthew, let him derp. Matthew, let him derp out. Matthew, this is a fisheye lens because, dummy, this is the testing rocket. The guy, why would he like use his good cameras for a test? Maybe the rocket blew up and you lose the camera, so you just use whatever cheap one you have around. And that's
I
it.
literally
It's a
use
test.
cheap 3D printed circuit boards for when I send up test rockets, because if they get damaged or they land hard, it doesn't matter.
Ooh, we have the one, the legend, MC Toon, saying Matthew Hakim is evil. Oh yeah, he's evil, but he's also very dumb. So he can't do much damage other than make baseless accusations that make him look like an absolute fool. Matthew, this is a rectilinear lens, and you can see it's curving everywhere, anywhere you look, and the curve moves from one side to the other, and now the camera will actually like set itself straight, like there, for example, and the curve moves across all of the frames, and it's still curved. So Red and Matthew, you just got dunked on, sons. You just got dunked on. Sorry. Thanks for playing, though.
Number 3. Would you know if you were an AI?
In what?
Why are you entertaining this guy, Nathan?
I don't know. No one else is talking.
Get your pom-poms out, Neil.
I didn't hear his question, though.
Would you know if you're an AI?
You want to repeat the question?
Icy Spin says Hakim is a loser, and Calder says Hakim is here because he's a closet Glover and wants to come out to Max. You best comment of the night, Calder. Well, I mean, I gave you evidence right now, Red Dummy. So what do you have to say about that? Is this video what? Is it fake and gay? Is it NASA CGI when it's an amateur rocket? Like, what's your cope for this?
Red Barrett, what's your standard of evidence? What exactly are you looking for?
Confirmation bias.
Yeah, he has no fucking clue.
More than likely, but
oh, hold on, because I have something special. Icy Spin got me this. Yes. Hold on, I need to add this to my clip collection here.
Oh,
thank you, Icy Spin. This is just amazing.
That is now part of cursed media. That
yes. Okay, it's loading. You know, while we do that, let's do a little break, and I would love to hear from our good friend Vlad.
You can't call us liars. You have no fucking business calling us liars. Are you serious? Who the fuck wants that for themselves and their families? To be shit on, to be talked bad about, to not have fucking... You know how many fucking jobs I couldn't get because I'm a fucking flat earther? You know how much pussy I couldn't get because I'm a flat earther back in the day? I couldn't get, like, I'd tell girls and they'd be like, no, you're a what? Oh man, this poom poom was about to be yours, but you a flat earther? Nah, dog. I can't do it.
Yeah. All women in the world had a meeting and they said...
That's right. Even the trans women like me. No boom boom for Vlad. No boom boom. That's right.
I love you, Brenda, so much.
No boom boom.
No boom boom.
Mainly because what's he going to do? He's not going to make any money. Is he going to be able to afford a house? He can't afford a house, right? He's not going to afford a car and a place. No boom boom for you. You got to deliver there, buddy.
Yeah. I mean, you're probably like Vlad. I'm not like the best looking guy, but I'm relatively chill. I have a little bit of a cool factor. But you know what my secret is? I cook. I cook really, really well. So my cooking is a panty dropper. I don't know. Maybe
learn how
what
cook. Vlad. You know what Vlad does?
Drink gasoline.
What he does really well is, he sits behind the counter and says, and gives change for chips and a Diet Coke. That's what he does.
Or well, his pickup line is, "Can I help you with anything else?"
Yes. All right, let's see how this upload.
Holy fuck. Holy fuck. Jesus.
Thank you so much.
Fucking nightmares.
What a community we have here. You are all awesome.
Would I know if I'm artificial? I'm not artificial.
Yeah, but he's
You
asking
real,
how
real
would you know?
dog.
How would I know?
Question number 4. Do you trust your government that forces you to pay their taxes?
What has this got to do with anything? Why are you asking me these questions? What consequence does it have on how flat Earth gets measured?
Well, you don't think the government's lying to us about the shape of Earth?
No, what I describe
can
when
easily
people ask
say.
about government-based questions. Let me just answer you, right? What?
Nathan, I'm actually worried about the herpes in your mouth. Like it's starting to eat your whole face. I think you should go to the doctor.
I think that's an early sign of diabetes. That like weird redness below the lip.
Well, he's had the actual cold sores before, so I think it's herpes.
They know that, so probably.
What does this nothing what? Dumbass. What do you mean nothing? This is the evidence. You need to address that. I need your counter argument for the sexy ass curvature of the earth being displayed right here with a rectilinear lens. So I mean that's where we stand. You're ignoring what's right in your face, or I don't know, maybe you're blind and you're just text to speech. You're listening to the show like it's the radio. I don't know at this point.
What I think is that there's a positioning for this subject matter that's flat Earth. That's Earth being flat by way of measurement.
Oh my God. Toon says Oakley's facial blisters are goat sores. I don't even know what that is. Goat sores. Oh, known as ORF, sore mouth, contagious eczema, are crusty pustular lesions caused by pox virus affecting the lips, muscle, and sometimes teeth or legs. I wonder if it affects the anus also.
How do you get that?
Butt munching.
Sheep loving, I guess.
Well, from goats, obviously.
Or goat
Well, no,
loving.
that's just slang or something, right?
The goats are bleating and bleeding. Right, it's from too much hot Oakley on goat action. Or it's a goat action from one of the minions in Oakley's harem, and then it got transferred to Oakley. I don't know, the possibilities are many.
Make the people who talk about it conspiratorial idiots who talk about whether or not the government is doing things that are nefarious.
You know that it's weird. We don't ever get demonetized for saying anything. Like you've heard me say stuff. I don't know. For some reason, I guess we're flying way below the radar.
Right, well, why does that have any bearing on how we navigate the surface of Earth when measuring it flat? It doesn't. But if you can make it about that, it's suddenly
Well, let
about
me
whether or
ask
not Nathan thinks the government is lying to us. Who cares what I think about the government? It's irrelevant.
Question number 5. Do you now, or have you ever worked for your government's secret intelligence agency?
I didn't notice, but are you sure? Because sometimes he lurks. You know that he loves watching me. He stays sometimes for the full show. No, he's still there. Look, I can tag him. Wait, what was that? Loti. No, that didn't need to be moderated.
Again, it makes absolutely no difference if I have worked for the government. No, I haven't, but it's inconsequential.
Are you really throwing crickets at me? Oh my God. Red moron. That's the evidence. Address it. What the fuck are you doing? You're looking like an absolute dumbass.
Well, he is a flirt.
Look, curve, 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 curve. No, that's low. That's way too low. More curve, more curve. Curve over there. More curve there. More curve there. More curve there. Dude, you're like, at this point, you're just delusional. I'm so glad that delulu is actually a word.
Sequential to how Earth gets measured, with elevation angle measurements specifically to Polaris. If I had worked for the government, would that change how flat an elevation angle to Polaris is? So before you ask your next question, I'd like an answer to that. If I was directly employed by the government, would it change how flat an elevation angle to Polaris is?
Nathan, the angle to Polaris is not a flat Earth. You're just chanting a mantra, you dummy.
No, I'd like to point out, like, military intelligence is also made a joke of like, it's an oxymoron. But I can safely say that there is not an intelligence community in the world, including the Timu Intelligence Division, that would take Oakley on.
That's true. It's measured massier the flat. It's really not, actually. It's measured curved. Here. Well, I mean...
Can you provide the measurements of it being flat?
Nope.
I doubt it, but...
We've been asking for those flat measurements.
But who cares?
Now, question number 6 has only solely to do with you and your character as of a person and doesn't have anything to do with the shape of Earth. Are you ready?
Let me point out that by this point, he's talking to another really dumb flat earther, asking him irrelevant questions. And then Oakley has the nerve to cry about how he's making no money. And like, I have to sell microphones because I don't make no money no more. And he has like 7 Glovers muted. And this idiot Marty asking him irrelevant questions. And now it really gets out of hand. So hold on to your horses. Icy Spin did the thing, so you know what that means.
Pac-Man, waka 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 waka.
Indeed. Thank you so much.
Question number 7. Do you now, or have you ever had, a sexual fetish for any of the following? Lady boys, femboys, trans boys,
Oh, God.
boys.
Come on, Nathan. It's bringing the show down. What's your fucking point? Why are you asking stupid questions?
Oh, boy. Show me Earth measurement that isn't flat where you dropped on your head by your mother. Oh, that's adorable. Okay, so you're number 1, you're evading your burden. You made a claim that the Earth is measured flat and you refuse to provide the measurements. But you know what? Given that I'm not a pussy like you are, I will show you how Earth is measured not flat. Are you ready? Pay attention. Give me 1 second. Let me open my presentation up. Pay attention. All of the flurfies in the chat. Matthew Hakim, the other moron, and Red the Stupid. Pay attention, okay? So here we are. Reciprocal zenith angles. On a flat Earth, all plumb lines, which would be the red lines, would be parallel to each other all across the globe. All across the surface of the dirt pizza flat Earth, right? On the other hand, if the Earth is curved, these plumb lines, they would be plumb locally, but they would be diverging away from each other. Now, let's go to the measurements. And this was done by the main surveyor, but there are countless. This has been done. This has been measured in the salt flats in Utah. So even the quote-unquote flattest places in the world, the Uyuni salt flat in Bolivia and the Utah salt flat, which I forget the name right now. what the Bonneville salt flats, when you actually measure them, this guy did a bunch of sets of measurements, right? Did this, did that, and then this is the diagram, right? Shoot. Okay, so we have plumb line number 1, plumb line number 2, line of sight between point A, point number 1 and point number 2, and we measure the angle A, we measure the angle B, and when we add them up, turns out that they are more than 180 degrees, which means that these two lines are not parallel. And that is how the Earth is measured globe. So you can chant your silly mantras all you want. It will never be flat, ever. And one more, you know what? I'm feeling generous. So bonus track, here we go. Here we go, boom. This is the prediction that we have for something that we are going to do with Icy Spin on March the 20th. And turns out that if you are in the south, Montevideo, looking west at the sunset, the sun goes right to left. And you can see it here, right? Like I'm looking that way, well, that way. And this will be my right to left. Now, Icy Spin on March the 20th will be in Florida. He will also be looking at the sunset, but for him, the sun, he's looking west, the sun will go left to right. That's it. You're done. The Earth is measured curved, and this, looking at one sunset at the same time, both people looking west, that's a paradox for flat Earth. That's it. You're done. You're done, Sel Washington. So, yeah, thanks for playing, though. Matthew, did you learn something? Do you think you can debunk any of the things that I said? Or is that why you're fucking running like the little bitch that you are, Matthew?
So, can I ask a question? So,
if I was sexually attracted to men, would that change how flat Earth is measured with elevation angles to Polaris?
doesn't matter. So hold on. So talking about the latitude thing. So while latitudes are a constant distance from each other, the radius is change. So Matthew or any other flat earthers, can you explain why at the equator it's roughly 6,378 kilometers? And then at 15 degrees, it's 6,160 kilometers, 30 degrees, 5,524, 45 degrees, 4,510, 60 degrees, roughly 3,189, 75 is roughly 1,650, and at the pole is 0. So why do they diverge in radius as you get further away from the equator?
It's a very good question. Oh, look at Red Barrett. Like I literally demonstrated, and I can give you the link to the video if you think you can debunk it. I'll give you like the actual citation, which is like right there. But Red Barrett says that Max guy thinks stuff leans away from each other. Yeah, we measure it, dummy. We measure it. We don't just make claims and just take shit out of our ass and say stuff. We measure stuff in the real world. So yeah, sorry. And the people that do this, that measure, they build roads, they build malls, they build bridges. So
Can we also just point out that flirts and their overuse of weird emojis to make them sound like little schoolgirls?
Yes, 100%. Because I mean, it's a developmental challenges.
Nope.
So why do you care? Are you looking for a date?
No, I don't have any sexual fetishes for any of.
What the hell are you asking
Why is it always
like
the people
for?
who tell you that they haven't got any sexual fetishes towards men? That
Sexual what? I'm sorry?
What the hell are you asking
Why is it
questions
always
like
the
that
people
for?
who tell you that they haven't got any sexual fetishes towards men?
I love because the reason why that's funny is because Nathan, when someone like trips over a word, he's like, "You stuttering bastards!" And Nathan just had a mini stroke there.
What the hell are you asking
Why is it
questions
always
like
the
that
people
for?
who tell you that they haven't got any sexual fetishes towards men that ask other men about how they've got sexual fetishes towards men? That to me suggests that you absolutely have an interest in men and their sexual attraction to other men. I'm not asking you about whether or not you're attracted to men. You're asking me. That's telling.
Oh, okay. Hold on. Red. The proof was provided and you have failed to address it. So you're going to take a little 5-minute cooldown time. You're going to collect your thoughts. And then you're either going to click the link that is right there, pinned to the top of the side chat, and you're going to come talk to me. Or you're going to keep getting muted for being a literal dumb fuck. I showed you the evidence. I showed you visual evidence of the curvature of the earth, and I show you how you measure it. You can rent a theodolite for roughly $35 per day in the US, and you could do the measurement yourself if you weren't such a dumb fuck. So take your 5 minutes, calm your tits, and get back to me, okay? Because the evidence was given. You're just going like, la, 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 no, 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 no. And you're just a moron at that point.
Who is this?
I am a heterosexual male. That was question number 6. This is question number 7. Will you now, or have you ever accepted Jesus Christ into your heart as your Lord and your Savior?
Yes, I have.
No, you don't, because you're a liar, and Jesus doesn't like liars. And Revelation 21:8 says that you are going to go to the lake of fire. I mean, the lake is already dancing with flames to get ready for when you arrive, dumbass. Who could forget the gospel when Jesus said, when you disagree with someone about something trivial like the shape of the earth, just insult them. And that's the way to go, because I am Jesus.
Who cares?
Amen. Question number 8. We're the very last.
I kind of agree. I'm a heterosexual male. It's like if an undercover cop went to do like a drug bust, and he would be like, I am not a police officer, my good sir. Could I please have some cocaine? It's kind of like that. Yeah, very sus.
And very first pair of vagina lips that touch your face, your mother's.
That is true for every single person.
That's so fucking weird, though. Holy shit.
It's true, though.
It's so weird.
Everyone alive, or everyone that has ever been alive, the first vagina that you touch, even in your face, is your mom's. And that is just another evidence that there is no God. No God could make something so disgusting. I'm sorry. But yeah, that is just wild.
What point is this making?
There is no point. MC Toon, you're right. I forgot about that. Not for 6 section. Yes, sorry. Those people, but I mean, can we really say that those people were born? I think we could say that those people were yanked.
Reached?
Yeah.
Oh my God. Very last. That's just so gross.
You had a natural birth, I assume?
I don't know. I can't remember.
You know, your mama didn't show her scar, or they sucked you out of her?
No,
the thing is that Nathan wasn't born. He was shut out.
Discussion of how I departed from my mother's body has never come up. I've got to be honest. I've never discussed that with my mother. Ever. Sorry.
Question number 9. Do you believe that within the known bounds of the ever-expanding universe, that such a thing could possibly exist as a quote unquote perfect circle?
What? What the hell? You've got a presupposition in your question about an ever-expanding universe. Do you want to prove that first?
Yeah, we measure it. Thanks for playing, though. You know we have space telescopes now, right, Oakley? Or no, those are fake? Toon says, maybe C-section babies are like redheads, no soul.
Okay, wait. I'm a C-section baby and a redhead and a twin, and I take offense to that.
Oh, boy.
I feel attacked tonight. First, there's a sailor comment. Now there's a redhead and C-section. I mean, come on.
I'm sorry.
So, what happens if you get exposed to the full sun light of day? Do you just go poof?
Yes.
Right? How about within the flat Earth? Do you think there's a perfect circle?
I think Earth is measured with circles of equal elevation. What do you mean perfect circle? A geometric shape, and it's...
A circle, by definition, is perfect because the definition of a circle is a sequence of points that are equidistant from the center. So there is no margin of error. If you have a circle and then it goes like that, then it's no longer a circle. Huh. Who would have thunk it? Toon says, C-section redhead sailor twin that has -3 souls.
That's why I'm a debunker.
That's what I was thinking, yeah. But it's okay, because I mean, I don't think I had a soul, and then I sold one soul that I didn't have, so I don't know.
Perfection is irrelevant when you're utilizing these tools and geometric shapes to acquire positional data with things like elevation angles. With the elevation angle, you can draw out a circle. You just need a compass.
That circle would never be perfect, so
you're suggesting that...
Everyone, stop! Whatever you're doing. The one, the only, the PDMax. Hello! One of our favorite Australians, because we have a bunch of favorite Australians. Hi, we miss you, dude. I hope you're doing so good. Well, good to have you with us again. I send you the biggest of hugs, DP.
Because the circle that you're drawing isn't perfect, that we don't find our location and then therefore be able to put our boat in the right direction and reach land? You think that doesn't happen?
I guess it did. Columbus got here. Question number
with the stars.
10.
So the circles are utilizable with respect to a flat plane of reference when measuring.
DP says, I was summoned. I had to defend my lack of honor. No, wait, honor, whatever it is.
Angles to stars to derive your location. So how perfect they are would be an assertion for how well you'll actually achieve your ends based on the use of those circles in practical application. So if you want to say they're not perfect, so that would mean that people didn't find their way home? Well, they did. People use the stars to navigate. It's a fundamental premise that is deriving the latitude system.
What do they call it? Longitude, because it's a long way around the oblate spheroid-shaped belt of the ball Earth.
No. Why are you asking me any of these questions? You've not addressed anything that I've put back to you.
He's a flat earther. He won't address anything. Dude. And also, that's what Marty does. He goes by real flat earther Marty, and he just asks irrelevant and increasingly crazier questions and then just dips.
Well, question number 10. Are you ready? It's about the shape of Earth. Are you ready? Question number 10. What's Earth's shape?
Planar isn't shaped.
Yes.
Right.
Oh my God. Icy Spin for $2. Thank you so much. Says once in the chat if Oakley's voice gives you reflux. I'll put my one there. And yeah, it's raining once.
Or no.
What shape? Yes or no? Retard.
Not a yes or no answer.
Yes or no question. You're asking a stupid question if you're asking me to give you a yes or no to what shape is Earth. That's not a yes or no question. Right. Secondly,
no, it's flat.
A plane. I'm answering. Yes. I'm answering you. A plane is not
Flat
a
is
shape.
not a shape.
It's an aspect, isn't it? You understand the difference between an aspect and a shape? Flat is
An
not
aspect?
a shape. Aspect.
The word aspect makes me giggle every time. And assassin, that word has ass twice in it. Oh, that's right. I saw Jack Chirper on, I think it was Toonstream the other day, but yeah, I haven't seen him in a while. I asked him, and he says he's kind of like burned out from derping. So all the best to Jack, though. Hopefully he fixes the chirping, and we have to go back to calling him Jack Fetter.
That's a no. So you don't understand the difference between an aspect and a shape, then?
No, I don't.
Yeah, flatness is an aspect. Circle is a shape.
Correct.
Nathan, no, Neil, just like, correct. Specs for true Australian dollars. Oakley obfuscating like Pam Bondi.
Can you describe how Earth's measured? Go on. Okay, when you describe how Earth is measured, you're describing how you measure an aspect of Earth as it presents itself to you. The aspect that we measure is flat.
Aspect ratio. Okay. You have to have two things to compare to each other, hence not flat to plane.
No, dumb fuck. The guy goes into a video and does the demonstration. You filthy fucking liar. You filthy liar. I gave you the link and you didn't even watch it. And now you're like here spurging out and says it wasn't a paper. It was a video, you dumb motherfucker. And then says long range laser measurements prove otherwise. No, they don't. No, they fucking don't.
2D.
No, 2D. 2D is what you measure Earth when you describe the aspect for things like angles.
God.
It's an aspect. It's not a shape.
Flat is not a shape. That's not hard to understand.
Repeat that. Give Nathan his reinforcement, Neil. Grab your pom-poms and just repeat whatever he said last. There you go. Dude, the harem of the minions, Toon calls them the disciples, but I think that a minion harem is a more apt description. If you don't know what the minions are, look into the history of that, because it's all kinds of messed up and quite interesting, actually.
So, question: What does Oakley mean by aspect? Because I haven't watched pretty much any of his content, so I have zero context for how he's trying to use that word.
He's just saying that flat is not a shape. And I don't know why he's using. I've never heard him say even that before.
Because I mean, it doesn't make sense to me going shape versus aspect, because
the way I think of it is, imagine, say, the surface of the Earth is flat. That's the aspect. But what's below us could be any shape. It could be like all jaggedy and like an ice cream cone below us. So the overall shape of the Earth is an ice cream cone, but on the top here it's flat. That's the aspect that is flat. That's what I think he means, but I'm not 100. I've never been totally clear, but that's what I think.
Yeah, and see that's where I'm getting, I guess, some confusion, because aspect, anytime I've ever heard someone try to use it in a context like this, is describing something. Like the aspects of this object are this. So I'm not understanding what he's trying to say there.
Well, that's the best I can do. I can't help you anymore.
No, yeah, you're good. It was just a curiosity thing. It got me.
Colistan42 says it's just a deflection tactic. Yeah, a lot of what Oakley does. Like, for example, when I bring up the thing that we're going to film on March 20th with Icy Spin, Oakley has to say, you're looking south. And I was like, no, motherfucker. The first thing that we establish is we are looking at the sunset. So we're both looking west, no matter what hemisphere we're in. And the sun will move opposite ways for both of us at the same time. That's impossible. That's a paradox on flat Earth. On the other hand, because I'm antipodal, like my feet are pointing towards Icy Spin's feet, then if you just move me like that, then it makes sense all of a sudden.
So did I flip upside
Nathan,
down and then right back?
You're
right
eligible
back
for
up?
the bonus
Because
question.
I've
Do you
been
want to take the
north
bonus
and
question?
south.
It's not a yes or no question.
Didn't want any of the questions. None of these questions that are about me and what.
Right. Nathan, and let's unpack this for a little bit. When a Glober pushes back on you or wants to present evidence and yada, yada, you mute them. Now you have this moron, Marty, asking you completely unrelated questions and just asking pure nonsense, and you're just entertaining him because he's a flat earther. You are a piece of work, Nathan. Complete piece of work.
I think and my sexual orientation have anything to do or any bearing on Earth and its measurements of the
I
aspect of
asked
flatness.
every prominent flat earther these questions, and Whitsitt had a
let me get this straight.
story to
Just
tell us
so we're
about
clear,
Thailand
you asked,
regarding furries when I
just
asked
so we're
him.
clear, you've asked every question, every flat earther, whether or not they're attracted to ladyboys. But you want me to believe that you're not interested in men sexually.
Question
correct?
number 11 should be, how many extra chromosomes does Nathan Oakley have?
So you're inferring that I've got a mental disability now.
A chromosomal one.
So Nathan, the bonus question, I'm going to give you a quote from a world famous astrophysicist, and I want you to name that.
Why?
Black, big-handed astrophysicist. Are you ready?
Why?
Oh, that was borderline racist, Marty.
Do you want me to do this?
Here goes. There are more stars in the night sky than there are grains of sand on all the world's beaches.
Carl Sagan.
Earth's highest tides are caused by the gravitational pull when both the moon and sun align with Earth, pulling her oceans out. If you were to measure the distance between Earth's highest mountain peaks and her lowest ocean lows, it would be but the depth of a fingerprint when compared to Earth's mass size. Earth's shape is not but round like a pizza. She is an oblate spheroid, pear-shaped.
The heights of mountains and depths of valleys are described as an elevation with respect to a planar surface. That's the aspect that they're described from. They're also
Nope, that is not how they're measured.
Measured from a average point we call sea level. So when this person
Mean sea level, because sea level is not the same everywhere, Nathan.
You lost track of the question there.
I think I was answering you, and you telling me I've lost track of the question. Now, within
Marty is a flirt. His name when
in the question
when we're here is real flat earther Marty.
I think I was answering you, and you telling me I've lost track of the question. Now, within the question about whether or not I understand what Carl Sagan has said, is incorporated a specific example that is in utilization of flat Earth measurements for the depths of valleys and the heights of mountains. Those measurements are from sea level for the heights of the mountains. Earth's measured
We're
flat for the
looking for a
example.
name that's
So
3
we've got
words
within
long.
it a violation
Name.
of the measurements.
Look for a
Is it
name.
just me, or am I being interrupted? I listened to his shitty questions, and now he's talking through me. I heard you. Within what
You
you've
didn't hear
just
the
asked
question
me,
because the question was, who was that who said that?
Neil deGrasse
It was Neil
Tyson.
deGrasse Tyson. No one cares.
who cares?
No, you're wrong. It was Neil
He said
deGrasse
Carl
Tyson
Sagan
quoting
5 times.
Carl Sagan.
I said it was Carl
Who
Sagan,
said
who
it?
gives the tiniest of shites. Within Carl Sagan's description.
Icy Spin, I think the CK attack happened on the after show. Because when he's done with this video, he unmuted me. I talked for a second and then got muted again. And then CK said what she said. We're getting CK's working on getting the clip. And yeah, Red Dummy, you're getting timed out because you're not engaging with the evidence that I gave you like a motherfucking cunt. And the cult, you are in the cult because you're literally covering your ears and your eyes and going la 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 la. I gave you the evidence, dumb fuck. It's here. Address it. I gave you this. I gave you how we can measure the curve, and all you had was lame deflections. Lame deflections. So until you do that, everyone will have their way with you.
Description. He's got the heights of mountains and the depths of valleys, and they are measured from sea level.
Exactly. If you would have stopped,
no,
Cheerlead, Neil. Oh, look, another image on Oakley's slideshow that debunks flat Earth. Huh. Funny how that works.
Stop for a second, you would have heard him say Carl Sagan 3 times.
Derived from flat Earth elevation angles to Polaris. The coordinate system it's based on, when you convert it, came from flat Earth measurements also.
It's in the name, level.
Level means curved.
Yeah. Earth's measured with respect to the surface level or sea level for the heights of mountains and the depths of valleys. Carl Sagan is describing a derivative that's sphere-shaped. That's a
Nathan, no, you don't. Nathan, you don't even know what a derivative is. Why are you talking math terms that you know nothing about?
Contradiction.
You just made me laugh because my question right now was, do you even know what a derivative is?
Right? No, he doesn't know. Of course he doesn't know. And he doesn't know he probably knows what an integral is, like roughly, but I'm pretty sure that he can't do one.
It was actually Carl Sagan and Neil deGrasse Tyson. But anyway, you got it right.
Carl Sagan said it first. No, it's not. It's just Carl Sagan.
You barely passed.
If I repeat what Carl Sagan says, that doesn't make it my quote. It's still Carl Sagan's quote if I repeat it. Neil deGrasse Tyson repeating what Carl Sagan said just means that he repeated and quoted Carl Sagan. It is just Carl Sagan.
That's correct.
Oh, I can't confirm.
So aren't you just Booger from Revenge of the Nerds? Or what was the guy's name? I mean, you don't say anything original, Nathan.
Do I not?
He would absolutely dog walk there.
Sorry, again, we need to make this about what Nathan does and how original I am. No, when I describe Earth being measured flat from surface level or sea level to the heights and altitudes of mountains and the depths of valleys, that may not be original, but it is unequivocally a flat Earth prerequisite elevation angle measurement to mountains derived from sea level. So Earth's measured flat, regardless of how original it is that I've said it. It's not. It doesn't matter.
I have to disagree with you, Nathan. You coined that.
That's just a fact. It's not. I've coined.
So you're saying the measurement of Earth that's flat is an elevation angle?
Yes, that's correct.
Sorry,
Sorry.
Okay, so measuring an elevation angle is measuring a flat Earth.
Yes, it's an elevation. Do you know what elevation means?
Not an elevation, it's an elevation angle. They're two different things. That's why there's different words used.
Yeah, elevation means from surface level.
He doesn't think about this too hard.
Yeah, it's elevation from surface. You said it was imaginary, though, didn't you, Chucky?
Oh, Matthew. Matthew, do you think that you... For fuck's sake.
Matthew's the kind of guy who brings like a bubble level on a plane and says the plane doesn't dip its nose.
Like, how do you even address this? Like, why would it change?
Here's how you address this. Matthew obviously is used to dealing with a small scale of things.
Yes.
Whether it's in his own time, for his own pleasure, or whatever. He doesn't quite understand that there's scale.
Yeah. So, Matthew, dummy, here, pay attention, okay? Focus. Stop, Matthew. Both hands up. Both hands up. Pay attention. Look at the screen. Matthew, stop it. Stop choking the goose. I know you have a humiliation fetish, but this is not the time. So both hands up, Matthew. Look at this. Here I have an actual representation of the full size of the Earth as seen from an observer far away, right? This is the actual size. Now we start zooming in. Oh, would you look at that? It's when you are at a human scale, it's locally flat. So why would they build a curved counter on your kitchen, you moron? You absolute fucking moron.
So here's my question. Have these people ever had to like level to different degrees? Because like you have your standard like bullet level, which is leveling to, I don't even know what the degree of accuracy that is.
They have only leveled a picture frame. Let's call it that.
Yeah, and then you have...
Let me tell you a note. Yeah. This guy, Matthew Hakim, in a debate on a big channel, said that put a picture up on screen and put a piece of string across the screen, and that was his measurement. That is the person that we have crashing out right now.
That's wild, because I've used precision like measurement devices that measure, I guess, level to 0.0001, so five decimal points, which is an unnecessary level of level for almost anything other than stuff at the micro level, so semiconductor stuff like that. So whenever I'm leveling my desk at my house, I'm never going to go to that level because that's just ridiculous. That doesn't make any sense.
Right.
But when you're working at the microscopic level, you have to level to that point. So it's the same thing as you scale up with Earth. Like you can level even at our like base understanding of level to different standards. Mm-hmm. So I don't understand how they don't understand that, because even so, like my countertop can be level, but if I was trying to level it to the same standard as the machine to make semiconductors, it would be super unlevel.
Right. Yeah, and the different scales require different precisions, but Matthew doesn't understand all of that, and Icy Spin got me the evidence, so let's check it out.
Video of Southern California from up in the hills. It shows that it is flat. I watched it on my big screen TV at home, and I used a piece of yarn. I paused it.
What?
And I put a piece of yarn
it gets better
along the TV. It's perfectly flat. So that's evidence right there. Okay.
So when you talk about degrees and decimal points, think about the tools he's using.
Yarn
and a TV screen.
Yeah.
Yes.
How
and
would you even calculate the margin of error for that?
No error. Matthew says, I'm going to watch something else. This is not an error. don't have to announce your departure, dumbass. And you're not. You're going to lurk in the chat. We all know that. And yes, Matthew Hakim is stupid. And Paul Schraber,
he needs to go watch something else because he's getting clown here. That's why.
he says yarn, precision yarn. Yes, that's the extra. They get the premium sheep to make precision yarn.
If you had used wax string, at least that has, that's really thin and, you can, it'll reduce his error bars, but using a piece of fucking yarn across a TV screen is just, it's chef's kiss.
Oh, wow.
Hey, Max.
Yes.
Gotta head out.
All right. Thank you for dropping by, Brenda.
Yep.
Love you.
Yeah, I gotta go before I turn into a pumpkin again.
Take care. Have a great night.
Bye, Brenda.
Let me move dirt over here. There we go.
No, I didn't.
This is broadcast live, right? People heard you say it.
I do.
All right,
They
Nathan.
didn't hear me say that. They heard you.
Nathan, hear me say this, Nathan.
I said the lines are
Your grade you got was an F+. You passed, but barely.
Nobody gives a fuck what you think.
Well, you entertained his stupidity for a long time, Nathan, so... and you have a bunch of Glovers wanting to talk to you, muted right now, and you're talking to dumbass Marty.
You
On that we
qualified
can
as...
agree, but it was still fun to see you squirm.
I arbitrarily ascribe a 93.4% probability to the real flat earther being a homosexual.
Sorry, correction. We heard you squirm. If we saw you squirm, all the viewers would probably throw up in their mouth.
Right. Meanwhile, elevation angle, that means elevation from surface level. That's what elevation means. Angle means two straight lines meeting at a vertex. One of them is formed with the surface level. I've had diagrammatical examples going by.
Rich Monty says, Matthew is muy pendejo. I love that. Thank you.
You said it was imaginary. That was your last response to me, Chucky.
No, I said the lines were imaginary.
Oh, look at the derplings pumping up each other. Red Dummy says, Matthew Hakim's existence has already ruffled some Glover's feathers. Okay. Easy Globeheads, love goes a long way. How would you even know? Your mom didn't breastfeed you. She gave her back to you.
Yeah, that's what you said, yes. Imaginary. You've also denied it and now admitted it.
There you go.
Yes, so you said incorrectly that surface level measurements described accurately with the word elevation were imaginary. I then called you a fucking retard.
No, I didn't. Again, you just heard what I said, agreed that's what I said, and then mischaracterized it again.
You used the word imaginary for the measurement.
I use the word imaginary.
I love when Toon goes on savage mode. I love it.
Lines.
Well, again, it's about scale at that point. If it's a toothpick or a branch,
Yeah. Red seems to think that it's quite big, but it's because he has small hands.
Well, they're in reality surface level measurements. They're forming part of the measurement. Part of the measurement is two straight lines. One of them is from the surface. It's an elevation angle. Maybe if you just chat through me, it will change how wrong you were when you said they were imaginary. No, we're measuring them from the surface so that we can navigate the surface with them and derive maps of the surface with them. They're of the surface. You said they're imaginary. You're wrong. You're a fucking retard.
Oh.
Retard, you're wrong. You said imaginary. Wrong. Elevation from the surface to derive maps and models. One of them's the WGS84. If you're going to infer that there's any realistic nature to that model that was being reified, then you'd need realistic measurements of the surface to form that.
Oh, but we have that. You just deny it because you're a cult leader.
System when you get coordinates from it. So they're absolutely to do with the surface. They're forming the coordinate system that you want to wrap around a geoid. But therefore, they're real. They're not imaginary. You, on the other hand, as you interrupt this conclusion to me demonstrating what a fucking retard you are, want to interrupt me. No, you're just a fucking retard. So what I'm going to do, retard, is dump your fucking retarded...
He really has the movement down.
Head down the bog while I point out that you saying these imaginary measurements, what that form the models that you all reify, no, they're surface level measurements. They're part of the angle. That's why it's got the word elevation in the measurement.
Nathan, like, what is it? Oh my god, Icy Spin, that clip is so good. Thank you.
Retard. Dumbfuck. Dropped on your head by your careless mother. Chucky, that's you. I'm talking to you. A fucking retard.
This is probably another really dumb question.
Not imaginary, you fucking retard.
Because I know I'm fairly new to the space.
Oh,
so...
my name's Chuck. I'm a fucking retard. I think that imaginary measurements of the surface form the model I think is the real surface. All right, so you formed a model of the surface.
Nathan, the funny thing is that you are the one actually reifying your silly argument. Because, I mean, we know that the map is not the thing. So it's actually you who's reifying. I love that. I love the projection, the dumb boys. I love everything. You're just so delusional. It's fascinating.
You believe it to be with imaginary measurements. Oh, really? No, you're just a fucking retard.
So I probably have a really dumb question that's probably already been addressed.
Got your tongue, retard.
He keeps referencing the WGS 84
In conclusion,
model.
Earth's measured flat with elevation angles.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, yeah, you're good. So he keeps referencing the WGS 84 model, but that directly references the, what is it called? EGM, Earth gravity model. I might be getting that name wrong, and I do apologize. But essentially, it's a model that is designed of Earth's gravity that's referencing a geoid. So it uses those calculations specifically for the WGS 84 model. So I mean, I guess it's just a flurf thing. He's referencing stuff that directly contradicts what he's trying to say.
Well, the other guy brought it up, and Nathan just thinks that everything happened the other way, that the Earth is flat, and then for some reason we wrapped it into a ball, which, I mean, it would make no sense. If the flat map worked, we would all be using it. And if the Earth was flat, we would all be acknowledging that the Earth was flat. It's not that big of a deal.
Yeah, I've worked on plenty of engineering projects, and I've definitely used the Haverstein formula and stuff like that more than a handful of times. So it just doesn't make sense.
Like, even Flat Earth Dave's Earth app uses the Haverstein formula to compute people's position on the globe and then lays it out on a flat map. It also has flat Earth dating, so, I mean, ew. That's all I can say.
Nope.
It doesn't matter how much Chuck the retard says, nah, imaginary measurements. So we're making models of the world with imaginary measurements of the surface. No, we're definitely not. That just makes you a fucking retard, Chucky.
Aldebaran says, Oakley, when's your 3rd birthday?
Do people around you know how stupid you are? Do your friends know how fucking retarded you are? Did your mum tell you that you were dropped on your fucking head?
Oh.
Retard, I'm talking to you. Hello, retard, your bus is leaving.
I mean, Nathan, maybe when you're insulting someone, repeating the same insult over and over has what's called the law of diminishing returns. It has less effect. The same thing happens with jokes. If you repeat a joke, it starts being less and less funny overall. So when you insult people, the secret is to rotate your insults. Because otherwise, it's just like you, retard, and we're all bored. Why isn't this playing?
No response. Well, it was fun talking to you, Chuck. I got the distinct impression that you're a fucking retard from our interactions. Meanwhile, Earth gets measured flat to form the system that we call latitude. It's elevation angle measurements taken from the surface. They are real measurements, they're not imaginary. The surface that forms part of the angle is definitely part of the measurement of the elevation angle that is used to create stupid shithead models that you idiots who think you're on a ball believe in. They're not imaginary, or if you want to claim they are, then so you're imagining the WGS 84 that comes after these measurements? So that's imaginary too then. Oh no, it becomes real after the imaginary measurements, does it, you fucking...
Oh, Nathan. You know what I haven't showed in a while? Ocean topography. I know this is from NASA, and I know you people are allergic. So Matthew, I know you're still there. Look away, because this is going to hurt you. We have maps that the surface of the sea has topography. The surface of the sea is not flat, it's level, but it also has topography, because if there is an underwater mountain, there
Are you trying
will
to
be...
show something?
You're
Matt?
not sharing.
'Cause right now it's still on the same
Yes.
screen.
Thank you.
Yep.
Yes. So we have these maps from NASA taken by satellite, and it turns out that if there's a mountain underwater, there are humps on the surface of this. Isn't that cool? Isn't that like absolutely really cool stuff? That there's a mountain and it makes a hump at the top of the water. That is just amazing. The world, the globe, is so much more amazing and magical in a sense. You know, I'm not being literal. Than the stupid flat Earth. Who would want to be a flat Earth? Like seriously, you need some kind of brain damage to become a flat earther. But this is really cool, and if anyone is interested in reading about this, I'll give you the link. All right, Matthew, we're done with the NASA. You can look. You can look back.
Retard. No, we just measure Earth flat for your dumbass belief in models that you reify. One of which being the WJS84 that is dependent on flat Earth measurements of latitude. On screen now, here's the measurement structure that forms an elevation angle from surface level to derive a sphere. This is what it looks like when you invent a sphere by way of measuring Earth flat for latitude. This is what it looks like. I've got a depictorial example of it. Chucky here.
Man, that I mean, I don't know what you think this image proves, but I don't think it proves whatever you think it is, Nathan.
Fucking retard who's dropped on his head suggests that this that forms the globe is imaginary. Really? Okay. I mean, you can believe that if you want to be described as a fucking retard by me, Chucky. I'm describing you as a fucking retard, by the way, Chucky. You're just not responding.
Damn, he's stuck on repeat there. Holy cow. This is why no one watches you, Nathan, because you're boring.
So, in conclusion, Chucky's a retard.
Repeat
Earth's
it
measured
again.
flat, though. This is a description of it on screen now. I didn't make this. In case anybody thinks that I've just described this antipodal planar system that's spherical like it's mine, because you've only heard me ever talk about it. Like some delusional fuckwit that thinks that what they hear is what everybody hears. That would be Bev, another fucking retard, a dumb fuck dweeb that would also have his head fucking dunked in the toilet back in school where he was probably bullied for being a little shit stain.
Ooh, Nathan, you're projecting super hard right now. Nathan, when you say that other people were bullied in high school, it only makes you sound like you were bullied and you're trying to claw back some sort of authority that you never had.
An ugly little fucking goit.
So
What the
again,
fuck is
this
a goit?
Or maybe elder
I
bear.
have no idea. Sorry, again, this is probably another really dumb question. Have none of these guys ever set up a telescope? So, like, one
No.
of the first things you do whenever you're using an equatorial mount is you have to set your telescope up to whatever Polaris is at your latitude line.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't see how that would matter on flat Earth. Like, you could just pick an arbitrary point if it was everything rotating around you and just follow that point in space.
Yep.
And maybe I'm just overthinking this, because if you're trying to look at something at 90 degrees that's directly above you, if you just set your telescope to 90 degrees and let it rotate 360, it'll follow whatever object you're following. Same thing with any degrees within that.
I honestly don't know, like, Nathan's position on telescopes, but I've heard flat earthers say that they don't trust telescopes because NASA beams images into them.
So they beam images into my mirror telescope that I look at with my bare eyes.
Yes.
That even when I'm not using, because I have just a basic mirror telescope that I also have a camera for, but most of the time I use that one just to show my kids different constellations.
Uh-huh.
And I just use a variable zoom eyepiece for it. So most of the time I'm just looking through it with my just normal eye. So I don't understand how they could know exactly where I'm looking when I'm looking, because the telescope itself doesn't have any electronics. It doesn't have anything. It is a tube with a mirror, and that's it.
Yeah, but they seem to think that even though they're like that, even though I even asked some derpling that was saying that they didn't trust telescopes. I was like, you know that you could build a telescope yourself. You can just buy the lenses and make a rudimentary telescope by yourself, like a tube and a couple of lenses.
Mystery Man, yeah, you're right. I was overthinking it to try to understand the stupid for the telescope.
Yep. No, but then, for example, we have Mikey Smith and now Idiot Sam that they don't like telescopes. They do astrophotography. Like they do astrophotography with binoculars and the phone put up to the binocular. MC Toon says, updated third page with Haberstein formula directly from the Leaky app. Ooh, that's juicy. I'll save that for later. Thank you so much.
Tells me that it's not about me personally, and then goes on to describe something and name something with my name. These shitbags, wankers, these twats that undoubtedly got bullied at school, all of them.
Excuse me? Did you just say wanker, Oakley? You mean like this? Oh my God. So good. Wait, what is
As soon as you
this?
paused it, I knew that was coming.
And Mark Sargent plays stupid, and nobody that's in Flat Earth plays stupid. We're all smart people. We're all intelligent. Some of us are even geniuses, right?
Oh, that's Ryan saying some of us are even geniuses. Okay, yeah, sure. You mean geniuses like this?
I should order one of these guys to take with me to Antarctica. What do you think? I can tell where the refraction is and the gravity, all with a little camera and a gauge.
What is someone shared something?
I did. It kind of needs a lead in.
Okay.
So everyone knows I'm part of the team for Team Lead Paint for Top Left.
Uh-huh.
And there's certain things that we're going to be using in our video, but there's just so much derp. It's kind of hard to discern what to use and what not to use. So Roger has been campaigning for Top Left, and this is his unabridged idea of what he thinks Top Left means.
Oh my God, no.
If you have to if you even remotely have to use the restroom, go, because otherwise you're going to piss yourself laughing.
Okay. All right. Are we ready?
That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. Hitting play now.
So I think what they mean by Top Left is it's a gay award. Like, you know what a top is?
Okay, yeah, top and bottom.
Yeah, so that's what they're making reference to. They're saying we're gay. They're projecting. That's basically what it is. Because even Brenda will tell you that they are gay, and there's a lot of these guys that are closeted. But
oh boy, oh boy, you know who's closeted? The people that care about who other people are fucking. And I mean, you, Roger, Sob, and a bunch of the other derplings, they are so far deep in the closet that they can see Narnia. Say hi to Aslan for me.
When Mike Gurney sent me that clip, I was like, he's got to be
my-
kidding.
No, he's not.
And he's not.
Dude, like, there was every year there's a show that tells at the beginning what the top left is. Oh my.
Dude, this is the same guy who was looking on Toon's website at all of the people who were nominated. And
yes.
Even though his mouse was over his name,
he
didn't read it and said he couldn't find his name. And he thought the people who had nominated, people like me, because he even tried to actually pronounce my fucking channel name. He said Big Fish. He said Monkey Cat Pat Pat and like somebody else. And then he stopped. He didn't even read my name. He thought they were all nominated, not him. And his name was right above it. His mouse was on it.
Yeah, I don't see it. That was our last stream, I think. Oh my. All right. I think we're done with this one because
you're an irritating little twat, Chuck.
This is all that happens until the end of the show. It gets a little bit more spicy in the after show, but we'll have to do one on another because CK was uploading the video, but it's going to take a while. Icy Spin, that Oakley cue ball, that is just golden. All right. Oh boy, that was too much there. But as always, glad to be able to share the pain with all of you. Let's start with you, Dirt. Final thoughts.
Yes, I think I hurt myself trying to understand the amount of derp that happened here.
Yes.
Just don't pull a groin like Nathan Oakley does.
Yeah, my final thoughts is I didn't know this much consolidated stupid could exist in one area.
That's nothing.
Welcome to Flat Earth.
Yeah. I mean, this is nothing compared to TikTok flirts. This is nothing compared to Mikey Smith. This is nothing compared to Waja. Yeah, no, this is just Oakley has devolved into just repeating his silly mantra over and over. So that's why, I mean, he literally has almost cried on stream that he can't pay the mortgage and he has to be forced to sell microphones because YouTube isn't paying anymore. So yeah, it's a mess. Like Oakley is just a freaking mess.
Or he could go get a job like everybody else. That's wild.
He's unemployable.
That's clearly.
I have no problem if I have like pretty stable job security, right? But if I ever have to go out and get a job, I'm not embarrassed of anything of the things that we do here. I wouldn't have a problem with like an employer finding my channel. But Oakley, that is unemployable. Do you think you can get him to work like a service, a customer relations?
No, I wouldn't trust him to do anything other than take out trash.
Right.
And even then.
Yeah, even then a supervisor needs to watch him.
Yeah. You need to like a police officer standing behind him.
I don't know. This makes me want to look into all the really dumb things that they said more, because maybe I've just lived in a weird bubble, but a lot of the things just I don't understand how they think that what they're saying makes sense.
Because they have an audience of people that are more idiotic than them that just basically eats it all up. I'll give you one example. This is something that Whitsitt said.
I think that air itself is not what people think it is, right?
Okay, Whitsitt, what is air then?
You have a gradient of tenuity.
Okay.
What?
Yeah,
Those are
that's
words.
his answer. He said I chopped it into 2 separate clips, but he said that one after the other. Air is a gradient of tenuity.
I don't know what that
Then,
means, but okay.
For example, another very derpy flat earther, Arwen, said this.
I understand. This is my profession, pretty much. I'm a cosmogonical theorist. So all these elements I've talked about.
Cosmogonical? What?
Yeah. Cosmogonical theorist. That's what they think, and of course.
Does this make us dipshitologists?
I guess. Hold on. Everything's a win for flat Earth. No, I don't think I have any more. Oh, Arwen, the one that we just played, the cosmogonical theorist, Arwen says this.
When you say that, yeah, I am the citation. Get the fuck out of here, dipshit.
What?
Yeah, he is the citation. He doesn't need to provide that citation because he is the citation.
Bold strategy, but all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
when we're talking Arwen, though, it's bold strategy because, I mean, he refuses to give it up, but he's going bold.
Luckily, I'm not there yet. I still got a nice lock of hair up here.
Oh, I started with 2 entrances that then actually became, a pool, and then it was just like, yeah, it's over. I started shaving my hair.
No,
there's no fighting
for Sasquatch's cousin.
There is no fighting it. Like when you start going bald, embrace it, and that's it. There's nothing you can do. It's a fight you cannot win. Anything else for final thoughts, Dirt?
No, I'm gonna have to look into a lot more of this, and I would much rather sit down and take notes and try to somewhat more understand what the hell they're trying to say before I make any sort of comment.
No problem. But you can join. We can do that together. You can join us. Watching it this way, it's a lot more fun than.
It definitely was. It was very interesting because, like, when he was talking about the MS-82 model and everything like that, I was thinking about it. I'm like, yeah, but that references a geoid, so that doesn't make any sense because it's literally referencing spherical stuff. So, like, how does that make any sense for your argument if you're trying to say it's flat? You're referencing a sphere to say something's flat.
Right. David, can you send me the video file for your latest song so we can outro with that, please? And Toon says, you didn't go bald. The hair just migrates south. The weird part is that my father, myself, and my brother, we all have the same exact hair shape. And with me, my hair has gone like mostly from this part, but I still get a shitload of hair from here.
You actually look like an avatar from the Wii with your head shape, and you just happen to have a friar tuck.
Right.
No, yeah, I have.
Wait, your camera didn't load. It's
Oh, is it still not loading?
There you go. Oh, yeah, you've got the Viking look. That's good.
Yeah, no, I'm a very hairy person.
David is going to send me that. So meanwhile, Dan, final thoughts.
Let's see. Oakley is trash. He runs from any sort of pushback whatsoever. and is a coward. Straight and to the point. I would like to say that just to kind of show for a moment, for those who love the video from CMS and Arnold and myself for the Humblies, stay tuned for the Humblies being scheduled. And also, now that I can actually sit, and also, you know what to expect from top left now.
Oh, yeah.
That's the sort of class, because not only is it Arnold and CMS and myself, but we got Mike Gurney helping out with the finding the content. And then we also have DVids on the team as well. So it's the dream team of mockery.
Yeah, for the next one, I think we should make a rule that you can't get all of the video makers for yourself. That is so much. That is so cheating. So cheating.
They were working on something themselves, and they asked me to join them. So.
Okay. Icy Spin says for you there, damn bro, beer game is strong. We appreciate a good beer.
I try.
I also I didn't say it at the moment, but I find it absolutely awesome that you go out and use your telescope with your kids. That is just great.
Yeah, so I have an electronic telescope that's super user friendly, that they can pick like different systems to look at. And I'm not hearing anything.
We're here.
Oh, okay. So it might have been on my end. But yeah, no, I have a digital one that I'll let them use, but then I have a full mirror one that I use all the time.
That's cool. Yeah, but the first time I looked through a telescope, I was like, wow. That will be my next big purchase after I'm done with some other stuff that I need to take care of, like moving and so on. Toon says, I'm fornicated, but have you considered suing the CSA and losing? Oh boy, yeah, top left. It actually looked like they're actively trying to win top left. I mean,
yeah.
David's yes, it's downloading right now. It's about almost halfway through, so we'll ramble on and we'll play that one out.
But I'd also like to admit
it's
that
absolutely worth it.
But has MC Toon considered buying a $750 urine gravimeter and refractometer and taking it to Antarctica to look through the pee hole to make the sun come back over horizon that never sets?
Oh my God. Have you considered pointing a laser at the moon and thinking it was illuminated?
Okay. No one tell Toon about the moonworms either.
Yeah.
Because look, I think this year is gonna be tight. There's most years it was pretty evident who was going to win. Like
yes,
the Catsoid, he kind of ran away with it last year.
Yeah.
I mean, we all knew who was going to win that one.
There is the having a wank and crying thing, but I don't think it's powerful enough to even compete with Roger and Mikey. Toon says, have you considered pointing an infrared thermometer at the sun to get its temperature?
Okay, my clips are all from this year.
I was under the impression that was kind of the way, right? What they have done in the previous year. But even then, like if I mean, suing the Canadian Space Agency is strong, and then saying that he didn't lose. Also saying that he didn't lose and that he's going to fix the paperwork when the resolution of the lawsuit says this lawsuit cannot be fixed by amending it or by adding to it or anything else. He has to start over and still owes the money that like $700.
Toon just has to show the paperwork that Mikey filed, and it took him 5 times to file, and just show that. Like just show what he wrote, and that's basically, I mean, that's a winner. Although Although
Toon says that the roots are flaccid like Hakeem's toothpick.
Although for Mikey's court paperwork and the lack of punctuation and grammar and spelling and all that, I do present Roger's GoFundMe. That Toon actively circled and corrected on screen like a homeschooling teacher would, and Roger took offense to that. And I would like to admit, or I would also like to add in another exhibit on top of that, is the picture he uses for his GoFundMe is a porn video cover.
Oh my. I wanted to share this before we go. I have confirmed that I'm going with Jaren to Punta Arenas in December, around December 21st. If you can, I'm going to leave you the link. If you can help and maybe do a little donation to cover Jaren's expenses for the trip, I will cover mine myself, but I am going to Punta Arenas. It's going to cost me $250, $300 for the ticket. And then Chile has a very advantageous exchange rate with the dollar, and I get paid in dollars. So I'm good with that. So if you want to donate anything, donate to Jaren. So we're going to go there with Jaren, Josh Monday. They have a couple of plans. They're filming sunrise and sunset in Edmonton, 53 degrees north, and the winter solstice in Punta Arenas, 53 degrees south. Hand measuring 1 mile at both locations, measuring 1 degree of longitude at both locations, filming the sun with a solar filter to observe any change in angular size, verifying daylight hours at both latitudes, capturing star trail time lapses in both hemispheres, measuring the angle to the pole star or celestial pole to confirm latitude alignment. So they have a lot of ideas. No, Edmonton is in June. And then Punta Arenas is in December because it's our summer. So yeah, if you can give a little hand with this, so ease up Jaren's burden. And I think that this will help us rescue Josh Monday from the silly cult of flat Earth. And I mean, that's what we can do. We can save them one at a time. But I think it will be worth it. And I'll be joining them, hanging out. We'll probably do a couple of live streams. Who knows? But yeah, I mean, it's so close to me. And if I purchase the ticket now, it's on huge discount. So yeah, I told Jaren yesterday, after I watched his Wednesday stream, like, yeah, I decided I'm going, and I'm going to be paying for the thing very soon, probably when I get paid here at the end of February. David says, I think we should, I honestly think we should all start giving Jaren more credit. Some people are still reluctant to the idea, but he's changing quite a lot. He is. And he's become a great debater. Like the inspiration for the stream that Icy Spin and I are going to do on March 20th came from Jaren's argument, right? We are lucky that we're almost aligned. So on March 20th, we're going to actually put video to the argument, because so far Jaren demonstrates it with Google Earth, which is a great demonstration because you can very clearly see it. But a live stream at the same time looking at sunset, that's even better, I would say. So I'm excited. I'm excited to meet Jaren, to meet Josh, to go to some place that I haven't been before. I've been to Santiago, but I've never been to Punta Arenas. And, you know, it's December, it's the summer. I'm single, losing Chile. You never know.
Hey,
So
I have a quick question, though.
Yes.
Could you and IC Spin take that spreadsheet? I can send it to you guys and verify that the spreadsheet in 2 different hemispheres at whatever time you guys choose, shows the sun at a specific time and place.
Oh,
and is
definitely.
within 1 to 2 degrees or within 1 degree of verification. The one that Toon and I put together from the Shiva experiment.
Oh, Matthew, I snap my fingers and I get pussy, you dumb fuck. Of course, like, why is it that all of you idiots have gay sexual fetishes and fantasies? Like, who I sleep with is my deal. And everyone knows that I like the ladies. Like, literally everyone. So, like, what the fuck, Matthew? And if you're gay, it's okay. Get out of the closet and that's fine. But yes, Dan, Icy Spin's sunset on March 20th will be about 1 hour from mine. So I'm thinking we're going to do about 2 hours, 3 hours, 2 hours and a half, 3 hours of live stream so we can get them all like full from daylight until night, almost nighttime for him. Right?
I mean, you guys can just capture like you guys can capture before, during, or whatever. I was just thinking because the beautiful part about it is going to be you're both going to be looking south. So, you know, in a southerly direction, right? South of west.
Mm-hmm.
So two hemispheres looking south of west and using a spreadsheet that was derived, you know, that was, you know, the equations were derived and also, I guess you can say confirmed by SunCalc and Google Earth and stuff like that. So, you know, this way I can just, I want to post a spreadsheet up onto a website that everybody can use and stuff like that, but I just haven't got around to doing it yet.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, SunCalc, the SunCalc prediction is quite clear on what we're going to see, which is the exact argument that we were making, and like it shows it here, right? Sunset will be at almost 7 p.m. for me, and sunset will be at 7:48. So it's the best time of the year to actually do this. And I don't know about Icy Spin, but I am so excited. I'm trying to look up the best places in the city to actually do this. I have been thinking of going to the beach, but I would also like to show, I would like some place where I can show maybe cars going by or people walking and that kind of stuff, so the idiots can't say, oh, well, it's fake, it's a studio, it's a green screen, and all the nonsense that they typically say. But yeah, Icy Spin says, hell yeah. It's going to be great. We're going to liberate so many flat earthers. All right. Dirt, Dan, thank you so much. We are going to leave you guys with Doodle Sound Lab's latest video, a collaboration with Jaren. I can't thank you all enough.
With no space.
No. There you go. Sorry. I can't thank you all enough for coming hang out with me. Brenda, who else was here? I forget. Sorry. And all of you over there, except for Matthew Hakim. Fuck you, Matthew. Stop running away from me and grow a pair of balls and debate me. Red Dummy, what does he say? Oh, motherfucker, you would have to become, and you know, I'll tell it to you like this. You would have to become an OBGYN and work overtime for 10 years to catch up with me. Is that clear? Okay, thank you. All righty. We are going to leave you with this. I'll make it full screen. Thank you so much, everyone. Love you all. Oh, wait. Before we go, make sure to do the social thing. Is like, share, subscribe, send this to a friend, send this to your significant other. Go to the corner, yes, the corner of your street, and you'll subscribe to Unfornicated and share my Mate Talks. And that way we can share the love for the channel. If you are not subscribed to Unfornicated, what the fuck are you doing? Like, seriously. All right, I'll catch you. Oh, wait. Do we have, I'm so sorry that I'm so scatterbrained. Do we have, I'm checking, it's loading. Yes, tomorrow Tomorrow, we have a flat versus globe debate on MDD. Nathan Thompson is debating Ruhef. And, you know, we're going to be doing the after show for that. So I'll put up the stream right after we're done. We'll see each other again tomorrow. Love you all. We'll leave you with a video. Thank you so much. Take care. Have a great night. Subscribe to Unfornicated, and we'll see you tomorrow.
Yeah, this room is all filled with smoke. Some people think flat earth is a joke. We're not a joke, we on the level, you heard? We measure earth flat. Well, not really, but we say those words. The sun is close and apparent. We know the space is fake and that the moon is transparent. Smoke till I saw a map of the moon. Used to believe it was a rock, now I know it's a balloon. We know it's not a globe. We don't believe in scientists cause they wear a white robe. Smoke till you're delirious. You think you're on a spinning pear. You can't be serious. Smoking that black crack in the Discord chat room. Hotboxing every echo chamber for stream, to every Zoom room. Everyone outside of genius got a PhD in YouTube. Smarter than every teacher who tried to indoctrinate you. High off a mean thread, eyes red. Don't talk, the sky is a firmament. Molten glass sky clock, physics in the trash can. Vibes in the baggie, smoking this black crack. Doing research badly, leaning on the cross-dress and never do pay. He's my flatty. If he played golf, I clean his balls as his caddy. He showed me the way, he taught me the truth. Some call it lying to kids, we call it 200 proof. Some map may be drawn in crayon or mathematics are funny. We don't believe in gravity orbits or the Easter Bunny. Do your own research by watching the videos I make. Believe what I say is real and I'll tell you what is fake. We know it all, we win every debate. How many inches per mile square? 8. Did you know that we spin 1,000 miles per hour? That the earth moves in outer space with no gas or power. Puff, puff, the flat crack, it goes down so smooth. If you feel so stupid and dizzy, means you inhale the truth. Pass that flat crack back, let the comments go dumb. Do planes use fuel to teleport to the clouds behind the sun? Flat crack, crack, high off our own supply. We live by one rule, never look up in the sky. Flat crack, crack, crack. No map, no model, no clue. We may not know how flat earth works, well guess what? Neither do you. Flat crack, crack, crack. We don't have much, yet we remain the best. Flat, 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 flat. Flat soil with the southern sun, south and west. We got smoking mirrors here and there, this and that. It only appears like it's a circle jerk movement going flat. We got facts, no satellites. Earth is flat as a pancake. Everything we can account for is clearly CGI or fake. You believe in TFB? You think Katy Perry went to space? You think the 24-hour sun was real? Hello, Gate floating off the flat crack. If gravity is offended, well, we say density did it, and Globers can't even comprehend it. We are smarter than Lockheed Martin, Grumman, even NASA. We smoking this black crack so heavy, I'm getting asthma. Echo chamber loud, but the room real small. Same 10 dudes who think they solved it all. Masters of the keyboard, confidence Mac. Ask for a working model again, I'ma block you. That's facts. Black crack, black crack. We know the sun is apparent. We know the space is fake and the moon is transparent. Black crack, black crack. Don't believe satellites or the moon. Used to believe they were real, now I know they're both balloons. That's called special knowledge. My black game is on fleek. This crack is so strong, it'll make your brain go weak. Black crack, black crack. They say all roads lead to Rome. Take a hit of my pipe, where all roads lead to the dome. We say once you go flat, you never glow back. Ha ha ha, globe salads have no answer to that. Besides Jaron, Robbie, Patricia, Paul, Craig, Benny, and Am, Shifty, Ider, Cuz, Randy, Rachie, Melodome. They ain't real flat earthers, they were just propaganda hype. Sell out shells, Freemasons, and we knew it the whole time. Can't fool a flirt when they own that flat crack, crystal truth. I will give you $1 trillion for just one blow proof. I swear on my life I've never told a single lie. We just can't know where the sun is, we only know it's in the sky. We're confident on refraction, no bro, cause we right, we strong. We aren't on a giant spinning globe and we ain't never been wrong. Crack, 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 crack. Echo chambers got a stone, so high up I believe I can almost touch the dome. Crack, 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 smoke till your brain falls out. Everyone but you is a Freemason, actor, clown, or a sellout. But I keep the habit, I quit that crack. I realized I was high, I realized I missed the fact. I went down south and it showed me the way. The 24-hour sun circled day after day. I saw the light, black, black. I chose the truth over the color. I tested my theory and I accepted the result.
the globe today.